Well, well, well. They hear me just fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's just you.
All right, how about now?
I prefer
How about
this
now?
way.
How about now?
I
How
don't
about
like
now?
when we can. I don't like
That's
when we
better.
can hear you.
All right, let me start over. Okay, we're backed up. Okay, so let me start over with that. Hi, Arc Demon. Hi, Cozy Destructor. And oh, look, Alexandra just dropped a gem of support with a Twitch sub. And also, I was going to say, for some reason, there's no, like, ta-da with the Twitch sub, but it looks like the bot recognized that you did it. So you might have to hit, like, a button that says, show me in the chat or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not, but I don't know. Let's see here. So we got the timer going for the giveaway. So go ahead and do exclamation gimme. Let me put it in the thing. Exclamation gimme. Oops. I spelled it wrong twice. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Exclamation gimme. So you'll be able to choose between Eve or ESO prizes throughout the stream, and everyone's eligible to win one of those prizes regardless of which one you choose per stream. Oh yeah, unless there's so few of you that, you know, like I wipe the slate clean, and that happens sometimes, which is fine. Let's see here.
I'm logging in on NA. You can invite me to a group.
And rest assured, if I get raided by an Eve person, I will raid someone who's playing Eve. But if not, anything goes. I will raid whomever I so choose. If nobody does. Oh no, why is it not working right? Come on.
So did we finally throw the house away? So we didn't throw the house away, but we got rid of a majority of the stuff within the house.
Yeah, we got rid of a lot of junk.
At least
and
the big
boxes,
shit.
just things that had like accumulated over the years. Like I'd put it in Discord, but it was like 3 desks that we had. They were large desks. All 3 of them were 3 L-shaped desks, and we had switched desks over the course of the last few years between the 3 of us that live here, and those had kind of ended up just in the way. We had 3 air conditioners, no 4, that had just broken or whatever over the years. And the guy across the street, I don't know if they're his kids or his grandkids. Thank you, Rasta. Ross is like, finally, you're back online. Sheesh, LOL. Yeah, and I'm almost done organizing too. I'm really close to being done. Like, I wanted to make sure everything had a place and that everything was in its place. And I'm working on that. It's almost done. So
Yeah, our house, so you can actually start seeing the floor.
Whatever, shut up.
We were living like fucking Asmongold, you know? Fucking hoarder house.
Oh my god, no, not that bad.
I was fucking miserable, man. I was like, the fuck,
Okay,
I was walking in pathways, okay? Like, I'm not even joking. I was walking in pathways.
That is true. I did feel like we had pathways going, but it wasn't like a like most hoarder houses I see, they're like floor to ceiling. It was just enough that where you couldn't just walk wherever you wanted in the entryway. Living room was perfectly fine and normal, I would say. Like, you know, the coffee table has wheels, it could move all over, and you know, the living room was fine because we lived in there when we watched TV. The dining room
give me a party invite.
Oh, I'm on it.
Quest. It's strategic collecting. Yeah, it was strategic collecting without the strategy. We were just
no strat. It was literally just like, oh, this won't fit in our trash, so I guess we'll have to wait till we have a large pickup, which never came. It was just like whatever. So we ended up spending a few $100s to get them to take everything, all the stuff. And we have a fun story to tell. When there's a few more people in here, we'll tell the story of the let's just say somebody was trying to use our dumpster. We'll put it that way for now, but let me tell you, there's a whole lot more to it, okay? It definitely gets into a little bit of like, holy fuck. We'll get into that later.
The 90s is the last time I got to see the floor.
No,
that was the last time I got to see
You're
that.
so full of shit. You are so full of shit. Did I already invite you to group? I think so.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I'm doing my writs on my main character on my main account is what I'm doing right now. Just doing my writs.
Endeavors. What do I have here?
This is what the Ritz look like when you have, you know, add-ons. It's glorious. It's glorious, my friends. And Snide had to, yeah, now he's almost got me with, like, I think you're almost ready for me to start adding shit to the site, right? Transferring stuff over to the site.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Almost.
I'm excited. Yeah, the text editor doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't matter if I don't resize my images. I always have them the size, the full length of the full length of what I want them to be, of what I want the text to be. So that way you don't have to worry about that. I've done that on the other site too.
Rost wants to know how my work's been.
Oh god.
Well, it's been, you know, it's been. Needless to say, I'm getting my portfolio together to find a new one.
Yeah, he's pretty irritated. Let's just say there's a bunch of old fucks that want him to come into the office for absolutely no reason. They want a quote presence in the office.
Yeah, they want my presence in the office.
And
I'm
it's like,
okay,
bruh.
well, let's talk up. I'm like, you guys are aware you're paying me half of the median, right? Half. Right? You're not paying me.
They're paying you
even,
half the median. You have an ADA.
You guys aren't even being competitive. Like, we are being competitive for wages, but we're losing. Okay, we're losers. So, you know, that's how they're
in the competition of
is.
salary, in the competition of wage life. Your work would go out of business if it was if it was public sector, or if it was private sector. Sorry, my bad. Wrong verbiage. Blah blah blah. Is that you over there?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing your Ritz too.
Yeah, it makes me giggle because they also charge us to park at work, right?
Yes.
So that's the other thing is it's like
tell them about the raises.
I don't even mind. Like, I don't mind the
parking.
drive.
Tell them
Right,
about the raises versus the parking, and how that happened.
So the thing
by
is,
the way.
So here's some fucked up shit, right? So when it comes to the parking, right? They increase the amount that you have to pay for parking by 5% every year.
That contract was written up by somebody with their ass halfway out the door that was basically trying to give the middle finger to the institution. That's the only explanation for that shit.
Right. And but yeah, they charge us to park. They raise the parking fee by 5% every year. Our raises are 2%. And if we don't complete mandatory sexual harassment training every 6 months, we don't get our raises. So they hold our raises captive. I'm like, you guys aren't even paying the same to keep up with your parking fees. You're I'm actively losing money working for you guys long period.
Yeah, you get a 2% raise. That means you did an outstanding job, but the parking goes up by 5%. How does that make any sense? How are you ever supposed to get ahead or feel like you actually are moving up in the world without leaving?
You don't. Rasta says that happened to a buddy of mine. He did cybersecurity for the DoD, but the old folks in his department just wanted to get a piece of booty hole. No lie. Yep. Well, that's just it. It's like, I don't know what it is with old fogies that think that you need to go into the office to be productive. I'm less productive in the office.
I don't even think it's necessarily old people. I just think it's people who don't like their home life. Because they're the same ones that are like, oh, well, you'll come in and then you can go out to the bar with us, or you can go out to eat with us and hang out with us, and then we'll go and do something else together. Like, we're a family. Like, we're not family. He doesn't even like being around them. Like, he doesn't even like being around them because he feels like it's constant politics. And not in the fun way where you feel like you can talk and speak your mind and pick each other's brains. No. In the kind where he feels like he has to walk on eggshells because they're all his coworkers and none of them see eye to eye with him. So why would he want to spend extra time with them? Hello?
It's funny. They're always like, hey, you want to go and get a bite to eat? I'm like, nope.
He's like, no, I have a house. I like being there.
Like, no, I don't want to.
My
I don't want to go
emotional
and get
Jiffy is
food
at
with you.
home. I'm gonna go home. Bye.
And they're like, well, did you want to like eat together and talk? I'm like, no, I'd rather not. Why are you so antisocial? I'm not. I just don't like talking to people. You know, not here. Not when my livelihoods could possibly be at stake. I'm like, no thanks. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap. Okay.
That's gross. But
I'm just saying. Like when I actually said that to them when they were asked if I wanted to go to what is it, a fucking office party or some shit that was after work hours. I was like, am I getting paid for this extra time that I'm gonna be working, or is it optional? And they're like, well, you're not getting paid for it. And I'm like, okay, then I'm going home. And they're like, why don't you want to be part of the community? You know, we are one. You know, this is team building. I'm like, listen, until my team starts helping me with my projects, I'm a solo dev.
Yeah, which they don't.
Get fucked.
Yeah. The minute they're like, oh, I'll help you, and then you tell them the issue you're having, and they're like, oh, can't help you with that. Like, I know. You're like, I know. That's why I didn't ask. They're like, oh, that is a real, you know, that is a real hard one. And then it's like they might as well be walking away because it's like text message and they don't answer anymore after that.
Well, it's like my boss. He's like, we're all friends here. I'm like, coworkers. And he was like, he just looked at me and goes, what? I said, coworkers. He said, we're not friends, we're not family. I said, we're coworkers.
The fact that he's
colleagues.
a boss and he's saying that tells me how delusional he is. Because every job I've ever had, it's very obvious. No matter how nice you are to people, they will step on you, and have many times, if it means that they're gonna get a leg up. Or, you know, if they can like take your ideas and use them for their own, they will. I'm not saying everyone's that way. What I'm saying is you have to assume everyone is that way to protect yourself. That's all I'm saying. And that's just how work life is. Not only that, but the minute you start thinking your boss is your friend, just wait until they need something and you say no because you literally can't. Yeah, that doesn't usually go very well. Especially if you're usually the yes person, you know what I'm saying? They just assume you're gonna say yes, and then you don't, and then it's like all of a sudden they're all butthurt. It's like, oh, but I thought we were friends and family. Like, where did that go? That went right out the window, baby. I love how this person is like role playing with their sneaky sneak. Look, they're all sneaky sneak. Nobody is in here to catch you. I could do somersaults and stealing stuff over and over in here. Nobody's here to catch you. No one's here to tattle on you. No one's here to give you a, what's it called? A, bounty. That's why I come here, to level up my stuff. And I've been doing this too, just to make some extra gold. You can only do so much of it, so it's like, it's not like it's an all day thing. It's just I come in here, it's like, oh, let me do all my transactions I can. I might get some plans or something I need. And you end up getting quite a bit of, materials too. Like,
everything's like, she's right there, officer. Yeah. See, I just walk in and steal whatever the fuck I want.
She's right there, officer.
Let me see here. I need 5 items of woodworking, so I need 2 more.
I'm gonna launder this stuff. Not that I need to, but I don't want to launder those things. I'm not too worried about the rest of the stuff. Okay. It's like, you can technically go back in there over and over if you want, but I'm not gonna. I will say that I don't think all of the loot pools for things you can steal are in there. So if you're looking for specific housing plans that only drop in certain zones, this is not the place for you to steal. You'll want to steal in the applicable location. I could give you an example. I'm gonna go to let me see, do I have the sneaky build saved for her? I should, but at the same time, you know. Sneaky sneak. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me save. What am I doing? Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. Equip the build. Alright. Alright, let's get rid of him. Go away. Go away, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna go do sneaky shit. Oh, look, I had a wardrobe change. Look at me all... Wait a minute. My body marking is definitely not very sneaky, but okay. Let's, I'll show you guys.
Argument says, my moral compass doesn't allow me to steal. I only take things after I blade a woe them.
Oh no,
See,
so...
and you're losing on your profit. If
out.
you're wanting to criminal, you're wanting to steal twice, then kill. Then
Pick,
take that
pick,
last
stab is what we call it. Pick, pick, stab. Remember it. Alright, hold on.
Ross says it looks like Captain Marvel. Or you look like Captain Marvel.
Do I? I was going for
not
more
wrong.
of like a leather clad in like assassin. That's what I was going for anyway. It doesn't mean that I succeeded.
Dommy Mommy? Bro, I haven't been to my Dommy Mommy in a hot minute. But then again, I haven't really been playing too many games lately either.
We got 8 minutes until I'm gonna pick 2 winners. If you guys want in the drawing, exclamation gimme. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see here. I'm just gonna destroy that. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I know just where I'm going, but I want to see one thing first. Do I have... Okay. I think I might go with what you said before. I don't need Night Terror. What I really need is... I mean... I don't know. I'll switch that around later. I'm not going to worry about it. But I could go with Ring of the Wild Hunt and then go with 5 pieces of... Darlock Bray.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to do.
Because if I go with Darlock Bray, it's like, look at this. While you're crouching and not bracing, which is basically the entire time you're stealing, right?
By the way, make sure you do your endeavors.
Oh, okay. You restore
that's
magic
why
and
we need to be
stamina,
grouped.
and you heal. So you're basically getting all your resources back the entire time you're stealing. So you're going to have, like, almost infinite sneak. On top of all of the other, like, sneak, cost of sneak, the speed penalty of sneak eliminated from my vampirism. I've got, hold on, let's see here. And then multiple places I've got the reduction of the cost of sneak. And so you can almost sneak infinitely and you don't have to worry. So if you're wondering what happens if you run out of stamina while you're sneaking, well, you're out of sneak and you're standing up now. So that's what happens. Let me see here. Let's go. I'm going to show you guys where I got the skooma bubbler recipe. I'm going to show you where I got it so that, you know, if you're looking for it, then you could try to get it yourself too. I've gotten 2 of them actually.
I've gotten 4.
Once I got the second one, I kind of stopped farming him.
It's how I got so wealthy.
Oh my gosh, it's how you got wealthy.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, so the person you want to steal from is this laughs at fishes.
You hear me, woman?
Why? I'm gonna put this guy away.
Why what?
Why am I not invisible? Is this Azandar? Yes.
Very good question.
Goodbye, Azandar. I knew I was on the right track, man. He gave me a skooma pipe. I don't want the pipe. I want the plan to make the bubbler. Okay, so at this point, if I want him to respawn, I'm going to have to kill him. But I'm kind of okay. So there's this guy here. You have to be aware this guy's here. Okay, you got to be aware. He will stand here. Can't get behind him, but occasionally he'll come over here and lean up against this here, and you can kill him there. Just make sure you can't be seen. But I got all my sneaky stuff up. Okay. Oh, you saw him
Kangaroo
move.
says you need an 07 emote. Yeah, you can make a little girl emote that's like saluting.
I've thought about different designs so I could be different, you know, like and have a cool like my own thing. Like maybe it's my characters doing 07 or something.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah, she'd be cute.
Maybe your lily flower for the O. I mean that works too.
I got a bounty. Who saw me? Oh, that bitch did. Did she run away? She did. Oh, they both did. They're both gone. This is perfect. Because this guy's going to come over here. And the guard's going to walk by. I don't want him to see me because he'll try and, like, CC me. But it's totally fine because watch me now. Okay, those guys are dead. I already read this book. Okay, so now that I've killed them, they will respawn. I don't know about the girls.
Then you can flip the L and Lilium upside down for the 7.
That's true. I've been thinking of ideas. Mucho. Let's see. Okay, well, that's the guy the guy that I just killed. He's the guy you'll want to steal from if you want the bubbler recipe. Because that's who drops it. This character has everything when it comes to the sneaky shit. I do think I'm probably gonna... I don't know though, she's not a Khajiit, so she might do better with the set she's got, the way she's got it right now.
Join us in showing Mish manners.
Oh, Mish. And Kangaroo says, I'm full of ideas. They're not all good ideas, but I have ideas. I'm the same way. I have a lot of ideas, most of which would get me arrested, but I have the ideas. Okay. And now for Mish manners. Go for it.
Okay, Mish manners? More like Mish master. This Aussie streamer is a total pro at everything tech and gaming. From Final Fantasy to Tamriel, they're always on a quest for knowledge and levels. And with the title like Hackathon Queen, you know they're bringing the innovation. If you guys aren't following Mish Manners, she's one of our good friends. Give her a follow. She does so much variety. She does like tech stuff, she does like development type stuff, she does gaming, she does all kinds of stuff. So
woman after my own heart.
How are you doing, Mish? You had lots of fun getting all the fragments last week. I still need the maw though. No one wants to run the trial with me. Oh, I know. I need to set up a sign up sheet for that and get people to sign up for it. I need to do that. We've been so busy cleaning the house.
We spent like a week getting everything out of the house. I'm like happy about that, but at the same time, I'm also sore.
Yeah, he's very sore. And he still have 2 more ACs or 3 more ACs to get across the street to the guy that we told him he could just have them.
Yeah, we got 3 more ACs I gotta deliver.
He drove by and you would have thought that the dumpster was a hot chick because he just did a U-turn and came right back and was like looking, and we were like, you can have anything. If you see it in the dumpster, you can have it if you want it. And he came back again and with his kids or grandkids, I'm not sure which, and took like the old chairs that we had. I'm sure he's just scrapping the metal.
What drops are on? I have no idea.
You know what? I think I was thinking... actually, maybe that was from Eve. Hold on. Let me just delete it. Let me delete it because I don't.
I don't think drops are on right now.
There's no drops. No drops. I'm so sorry. There are for Eve. I'll be playing
Lily,
Eve
bad.
tomorrow, and I guess there'll be drops tomorrow for Eve, but not for ESO today. How about this? We're back. Oh, back. Almost spelled that wrong. I mean, I did spell it wrong, but not in the way that I was wanting to. Okay, done. Boom, now the title's better. Yay!
She's like, oh, well, I only came for drops. Exactly.
Only came for drops. Oh, man. No, it's okay. I didn't come for the drops. I came for you two amazing people. That's why I'm laughing, because, like, not in a million years would I ever expect Mish to say, I only came for the drops. I'm out of here. Oh, I'm dying.
Now,
okay.
I've said that to someone before.
Did you really? You're so mean.
I did.
You're so mean.
Because they were like, well, they were like, so what brought you to my channel? And I'm like, the drops.
Oh, no.
I'm like, sorry, not something you want to hear, but he was like, oh, and I'm like, he was like, well, was I like towards the top of the thing or whatever? I was like, no, you were somewhere in the middle. I just kind of. Oh, G Gaming says, hey, thanks for following me on TikTok.
Hey, I saw you followed me, so I followed you back.
But
I'm
yeah.
gonna be doing more content overall across the board soon, and the timer's up. Nice. And so I wanted to get, I got on there, and I have two things I need to post soon. One of them is I just got a new phone. I got the, it'd been 3 years since I got an upgrade, so I got the Samsung let's see here, Samsung S25, is it Ultra? I think that's what it's called. Anyway,
Samsung, yes, Samsung.
Yes, the S25 Ultra is the one I got. It just came out. So I did an unboxing video myself, like I just recorded it, and I'm gonna like edit it slightly and then put that on a couple of platforms.
Mish got the S23 Ultra. Want to upgrade at some point, but need a new watch first. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
See,
I don't wear watches because I forget about them.
I have an S24, and I'm gonna use the thing until it's dead because I just don't care. Like,
all
I
right,
hate
guys.
phones.
I'm
Lily
picking
knows it
two
too.
winners. We have 3 people that can win. I'm in there too. There's 4 people, but I can't win. So it's gonna pick 2 winners. So if you want in, get in. And Snide Dog. Snide Diggity Dog.
I wasn't paying attention. My roommate just was like, you could get the S24, and I'm like, sure, go for it. And he was like, do you really not care? I was like, no, I really don't care.
He really doesn't. As long as he can play games and put it in airplane mode, he doesn't fucking care.
Yep.
I guarantee those are the only things he cares about. Because I can't tell you how many times I try to get a hold of him. And he's like, oh, I was playing a game. And I'm like, so? And he's like, yeah, so I put it in airplane mode so I don't have to watch the ads. I'm like, that means I can't get a hold of you. He's like, but we're in the house together. I'm like, I know, but you're on the 3rd floor and I'm on the 1st floor. I don't want to go all the way up the stairs again just to ask you one sentence. Like, we need a freaking... I wouldn't care if my knees weren't so messed up, so I really wouldn't. But dang it, if I've already gone up and down the stairs a few times, I don't want to do it just to ask you a question. All right, let's go ahead.
But Duke had an S10 or something, bro. S10s were what my company used for phones to give certain people that moved around a lot as their phone, and then on top of it, because I was the poor sucker that had to support them with my car instead of company vehicle. I had to take a phone home, and it had a woman's name on the back, and it made Jiffy think that I was cheating on her.
I didn't actually think you were cheating. I was
story.
just really concerned. I was like, why is there some woman's phone in your car? And he was like, then when he told me what it was from, I was like, oh, well, that makes a whole lot of sense. Because I knew what he was doing at the time. I even went up there and like hung out with him one day. Because
Y'all don't know this, but Jiffy's a jealous woman, like super jealous.
Well, I'm selfish with you, but I trust you. But it was still weird. And when he told me what it was, he was like, and he laughed so hard at me because he was like, this lady's like a little tiny old lady. You were like, that's the most funny of all the people for it to have been. He's like, do you want to see what she looks like? I was like, nah, it's cool. I trust you laughing at me. All right, I'm picking the winners. Let me get these on the screen so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here.
Rasta says, the cougar mamas are always jealous. Oh, my wife is like that too. Well, Jiffy's not a cougar. She's just old. Just call it like it is, you know. She's old as dirt, right? Like she's a walking zombie sort of thing, you know. She's like,
whatever, fuck you, you jerk butt. All right, the winners are Kangaroo and Archdemon.
Yeah, if people didn't know better, they'd think I was a necrophiliac. Eh? Hey, you like that one, Jiffy? Huh?
No. No.
Yeah, I saw my S10 Plus because of the headphone jack. Dude, the headphone jack's like, I hate that they got rid of those.
What is wrong with them? You can't charge it at the same time that you're using a thing. And then when they did that, I was like, what is this, a downgrade? What are you doing? Like, what are you guys even doing? But I like the stylus, so I had the Note 3. And then I don't remember if that was the last Note they made. But I upgraded to the S22, I believe was the first time when they didn't have the Note anymore. And then now I'm getting the... I don't know, I just really like having the stylus. Sometimes I like to draw with it. Sometimes I like to use it to do, I don't know, like puzzles or games or something on my phone, depending on what it is. Okay, let me see here. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's all of January. It's February now, baby. All right, so let's call this TGIF. Come back stream. And we're gonna say Kangaroo and Archdemon. Oops. I hate when I accidentally hit all caps. Okay, so let me get your guys' IGNs. Copy.
It is February, Mish. February 7th. I'm getting close to, you know, Women's Day in 7 days. It's Women's Day.
Why is it Women's Day?
Because I don't hear too many women getting their man gifts. It's always man getting their woman gifts because he's thinking he's gonna get laid.
I wanted to get you a gift, I guess. That's what he really wants, if that's what he wants. I really wish I could get a camellia plant to fucking bloom for you. Like, that would just be mwah.
It's almost your birthday, Mish. Happy early birthday, or late birthday if I missed it. How does it feel to be old as dirt, like the rest of us?
He'd say that to a 6-year-old, so... If some kid came up to him and was like, I'm turning 6 today, he'd be like, how does it feel to be old as dirt? They'd probably look at him like, what is wrong with you, weirdo? All right, so let's get so Cam Guru and Arc Demon, you guys both want Eve. So let me get the wheel. Oh my goodness.
Hello, Regar.
Let's delete this one.
What are you brawn about? It's about my glorious return to humanity.
Alright, so let me get this on the screen. Alright, so this spin, after I transition it, to show it on the screen, because now I just realized I have to hit that now. There we go. Alright, so this spin is for Cam Guru. Oh, you get a spin again? That's one spin again.
Well, Regar, on the bright side, our house is no longer a hoarder haven.
Oh!
So...
Oh, you got 2 spin agains! Oh, you didn't get a third one. Alright, so you're gonna pick between those wheels, those skin wheels. Amar, Kaldari, Galinti, Minotaur, or Mining. I'm gonna guess Kaldari, but you might pick Mining.
What have we been doing? I'm glad you asked. We have been cleaning our house. It was looking like we were living with Asmongold. But now,
stuff just accumulates when you replace things that are large.
Yeah, we were walking in pathways, and now we no longer walk in pathways. We had a dumpster, and I've been breaking my back for the last 7 days, getting the house to be orderly.
And I've mostly been doing the organizing, making sure everything has
translation.
A place and
she's too weak to actually be helpful.
Hey, you're mean. That's not nice. I tried my best, and you know it's true.
Mish Manor says it feels so good to clean. Want to come into my house? Because I hate cleaning.
It does feel good after you're done cleaning.
Yeah, I love when my house is clean, but I hate the cleaning. I don't like cleaning.
Yeah, the cleaning itself, the activity of cleaning, like, I have to say, like, it's like, okay, cleaning windows, for example. It is so satisfying when it's all done. If you were to take, like, a before and after, it's very satisfying, especially if you clean the outside, too. Like, you've got those windows that, like, open in, and then you can clean the outside while you're still inside the house. How clear it is compared to before. That's satisfying. But the act of actually having to do it, and then sometimes the windows don't want to go back where they were, even though technically they're supposed to. It's like you're wrestling with the window and you're like, I just wanted to clean you! Like, help me help you!
So, Regar says, did you find something interesting while cleaning out the house? Yes, I did. I found a few sex toy boxes. That was interesting. I did.
Did you really?
I did.
That is funny. Oh, spin again.
I thought that was interesting.
All right, so you got one spin again so far.
And Mish says, no, it feels good to have your own house clean. Yeah, that's about right, yeah. I think it's more satisfying being done, but also throwing things out. See, I like being done. I don't like the throwing things out thing because,
did like when they
means
took the dumpster. I liked when they took the dumpster. Which, I mean,
the dumpster was great.
I feel like we can tell them now. Should we tell them now what happened?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, well, let me finish this for Arc Demon. Arc Demon, I just need to know what your decision is for the wheel. Corduroy. What?
I don't know what corduroy is.
I think he means Kaldari. Do you mean Kaldari? Because I don't know.
Yeah, I know Camguru said Kaldari.
Yeah, he means Kaldari too. Okay, I'm gonna spin these and then we'll tell the story of what happened with the dumpster, okay?
Yep, you go for it.
Okay, let's get this Kaldari wheel out here. Good luck. This is for Archdemon. Archdemon got a Drake Deathglow Remnant skin. There are 3 left from Amberwind, so I'll knock that down to 2. Drake Deathglow Remnant. And let's spin it one more time, and this is for Cam Guru. A MOA Biosecurity Responder skin. There were 2 left from Paladin Baz. So MOA Biosecurity Responders. All right. Sweet. Okay, now that that's done, let me start a new timer and a new giveaway. Okay, let's do it in an hour. We'll do it. I'll pick 2 more winners in an hour. So let's go ahead and start the giveaway. And let me get the hour timer going. There we go. Aw, yeah. You are very welcome, Cam Guru. Okay, so back to ESO. And I'm gonna get that off the screen as well, the giveaway. Oh, I forgot to pin the message. Did I forget to pin that message earlier? What? There we go. There we go. Okay. So
tell us about the cum dumpster, says Regar. So, Lily likes long walks on the beach. She has brown eyes.
What?
Huh? What?
Okay, so here's what happened. Okay, first of all, we got the dumpster. The guy came with the dumpster, and it was icy. Like, our alley doesn't get sunlight. It just doesn't, because the house is in the way from the sun, and then also just like trees and stuff, right? So it gets, and our fence. Our fence is literally right next to the alley as well. So, like a privacy fence. So it doesn't get any sunlight at all, okay? So keeping that in mind, the ice had melted, or the snow had melted and refroze like 4 times in a row here in lovely Ohio. So the guy comes and he just calls me, and the person told me he was going to call me before he got here, like 30 minutes before, and I was going to like let him know, like, hey, you can look at, you know, the back and see if you think you can put it in this side alley that no one really uses. Like, in fact, the people who live next to that side alley that branches off from our alley, they park in it all the time and block it. So it's not a big deal if they block it with a dumpster, right? And the guy was like, when he called, he was already here. And so he just went ahead and, I didn't even realize, but he had pulled down our alley. Didn't even say he was doing it. He just did it. And I'm on the phone with him, and I'm like, he goes, where did you want this? And I was like, well, we would like it if you could put it in the like side alley that branches off from our alley that's right behind our garage. So it would literally be right next to our garage is where he would end up putting it if he put it there. He goes back there and he decides he's pretty sure he can get it up against our fence. Let me tell you, I almost had like 5 mini heart attacks trying to watch him out the window do this shit. Because I was upstairs and I could see down to what he was doing. So Snide goes outside through the garage and he's like talking to the guy. But the guy can't get traction because it's pretty flat next to our house. But when you go further to the street behind, like back, the next main street that it runs into, it's uphill. Like it doesn't seem that much of an uphill until there's ice all over it, okay? And he could not get traction. So we hear and we see smoke. And the guy doesn't seem to understand how that works when you're trying to, I don't understand how he's doing this for his job. And I'm like, if he could, because he couldn't get traction, and so every time he could get his truck to move, it was like going sideways, kind of like, and then like forward or backward a little, but sideways in one direction or the other, and there was no control over where it was going. I was like, this man thinks he's gonna back it up and neatly nestle it right next to our garage, and the fucking fence. He's gonna like break our fence, and he's probably gonna like smash the roof of our garage trying to do this. I was like, I called, Snide called me, and he's like, what do you want me to have him do? I was like, there's no way he's gonna do this. He's gonna break our shit. Like, tell him just to park it in the front. Just put it in the front. Like, what the hell? So he puts it in the front. He goes all the way around, and he puts it in the front. Like, oh my God, that man was just bound and determined to put it where he thought it would go. Anyway, it's in the front of the house. We're like, finally, it's down. He's like, bye. He leaves. And now we have a dumpster. So over the next few days, we put the largest of the things we had in the dumpster. Somebody came, for one thing or the other and said, oh, there's metal on that. And they would break off the metal and take it, which we're more than fine with because, first of all, we don't want it. Second of all, we're not going to bother doing that ourselves. We have way too much other stuff to do. And third of all, if they take it, that's that much less weight that the dumpster will have in it. And if we go over a certain weight, I think it was like 2 tons, which I didn't think we were going to be anywhere near, but you never know. I don't know how much it weighs, So I was like, sure, take whatever you want, That just means more room for other shit, right? And the metal's the heaviest thing, so if that's what they're going to take, then go ahead. And so this happens a few times. And after like the 3rd night, we noticed that somebody overnight had put a couple of their things in our dumpster. Their things. There was a cushion, a single couch cushion that was like weird shaped. Like it was obviously for like a specific piece of furniture. And then there were, what else was there in there that first night?
The first night I also seen some cabinet doors.
Yeah, like just random ass cabinet doors. Just like the skinny kind.
No problem,
right?
Mish.
Like,
gotta get back to live stuff. Catch you next time and enjoy the game. No problem, Mishy.
Thank you, Mish.
Have a good time. Good luck on getting your life stuff taken care of.
So basically, we noticed that somebody has put their own stuff in there. And it very clearly says, not only in the stuff that I had to agree to when we ordered the dumpster, but also on the dumpster itself, it says max fill line. Literally, it has to be leveled off. You can't have stuff sticking out. And whoever put their cushion in there, it was just sticking out completely. Like they had put it on top of the end where we had already put stuff. And so we're like, really? So we're like, okay, it's just a couch cushion. That's not that heavy. The cabinets, we couldn't tell who did it because our camera, even though it always records, it was for some reason offline that day. Like the last thing that it recorded was, it was such horrible luck. We were like, damn it, we don't know who did it. So we're like, whatever, it's not that much if we notice someone else. So we made sure that our camera got back online, and then we went about our business, right? And then 2 days later, we were like, it was like, would you say like 11 o'clock at night or something when we went to Walmart?
No, it was
10 or 11.
No, it was 9:45, and we didn't go to Walmart. We went to Meijer.
Oh, that's right. I went to Meijer. That's right. I hate going to Walmart, especially late. So anyway, we get in the car, and our garage is in the back of our lot. Okay, so we have to walk through our backyard to get into the garage in the back, and then we leave out and come out. Usually, we go out the back or the front, depending on where we're going. And we were going where we needed to go in the direction of the front of our house. So we drive the front, and we notice this guy is walking on the sidewalk with boxes in his hand, like empty boxes, like small boxes, but still, like, why do you have so many boxes? Why are you walking on the sidewalk with boxes in your hand? Like, we were like, he's heading towards our garbage. Like, he's definitely headed towards our dumpster. And he saw us, and we saw him, and we're pulling out, like, right next to the street, like, we're gonna pull out onto the street, and he, like, does a 90-degree turn to our dumpsters and throws in his boxes. And we were like, oh, I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, I was like, put your window down, because he was driving, Snide was driving. And we were both like, dude, you can't put shit in our dumpster. And he was like, well, he looks in the dumpster and he goes, well, there's plenty of room. And I'm sitting here like, what kind of a fucking thing
bitch,
is that to say? Not for you,
like,
bitch. That's what
be.
I was thinking. Not for you. And I was like, no. I said, it's based on weight, first of all. And we have a lot more stuff to put in there. Like, we still have the dumpster, meaning we're not done with it. Oh, I drive
Regardless,
some of the time.
Of course Snide is driving. Women shouldn't drive.
Women
I let her drive. I'll sacrifice my car for my comfort.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so what happens next is the most mind-blowing crazy shit you've ever heard in your life, you guys. So we tell the guy, you can't put shit in our dumpster, and he's like, there's obviously room. And then we're like, no, it's based on weight and we have lots more stuff to put in there. And he was like, oh. And so he just kind of like walks away like, oh well. And he starts heading back and we're like, okay. And Snide goes, well, those boxes are fine, but don't put any more in there, is what he said. And the guy was like, okay. And so we drive off, we go to the store, we do our whatever, we grab some stuff, we came back home. I don't even remember why we left. We wanted to make something.
Went for cake.
That's right, I wanted cake. I really wanted cake. So Snide really likes yellow cake with fudge, chocolate fudge icing. That's important. It's gotta be the chocolate fudge, not just chocolate. And
not the sugar frosting crap. That shit's gross as fuck. Like I'd rather cake with no frosting, like just bread, right?
I don't know why. I could have eaten just the cake. For some reason, I was just craving just the cake itself. But he likes it with the fudge frosting, and so I was like, we don't have the cake or the frosting, so we got to go to the store. So we went. That's why we left and went to the store. He was not expecting for us to see him, for us to be the people that was so crazy that it just happened to be that when he brought those boxes out. Well, the next morning, or no, that night we went out there and looked, right? Yeah, after we got back home, I was so pissed about it at the store. I was like, what kind of logic is that? Well, there's room. It's not yours. Snide goes, that'd be like me saying, I'm going to just walking into some fucker's house and going to the bathroom. And then being like, what are you doing in my house? You're not supposed to be in my house. And you say, well, you have plenty of water. It's not like there's any problem. No one else was using it right now. Like, it's not yours. So after we get back home and we start the cake going, I'm like, we're like, let's go out and see what the boxes are. See if it says who it is and all that stuff. Because this could turn into something we don't know. And our roommate made a joke and said, what if he's a criminal? Be careful. Because sometimes people will they'll turn something into something much bigger because whatever. And we're like, okay, whatever. So we grabbed the 3 boxes. They weren't very big. But he had blackened out all of the information on the labels before he dumped them in our trash. And it was like, Snide goes, that's what pissed Snide off. He wasn't mad the whole time we were at the store. I'm over there like so pissed off, like, I'm like, yes, thank you, Rieger. Okay, I'm like so pissed off at the store. I'm like, it's not yours, bitch. Like, I was so mad. And I tried to calm it down, and Snide was just like laughing at me, calling me his like firecracker.
My little habanero.
Yeah, he's like, how's my habanero firecracker? He's like, come here, my little firecracker, my little habanero. Like, he just thought it was so funny. He says I'm like a little angry chipmunk when I get mad. And so we get home, he sees the boxes, and now Snide's mad. Because he's like, that's premeditated. He knew. It wasn't like, oh, there's a dumpster. I wonder if that's a community dumpster. I'm going to go throw some boxes in it. No. He knew he wasn't supposed to. That's why he, blacked out all the shit, right? And so I'm going to snooze the ad again.
That's fine.
So basically, We bring them inside, and when Snide saw that he blacked it out, he's like, now I have to know who it is, because why did he black it out? And so Snide goes upstairs and gets some isopropyl alcohol. Note, kids, this is how you see what's underneath. This is how you can get rid of the marker. Okay, so he like takes it and rubs off all of the marker. It's weird what it did because it didn't leave the words that he put, but it like removed everything to the point where you could tell everything that was written underneath it beforehand, because the marker didn't soak in the same. And so what it did is it took all the ink away and left like an imprint of all the words that were there. And then I had one that I peeled off of one of the other boxes, and when I peeled it off, I put a light behind it and you could see everything that was written like through the marker. And so we had, in 2 places, we had to compare to make sure that it said the same thing. Yes, the same person, same address. We knew which apartment it was. We don't live in an apartment, we live in a house, but 2 doors down, there's apartments like kind of duplexy looking apartments, kind of. They're nice looking, they're like brick and everything, but that's what they are. So anyway, we know where he lives. And we know his name. So Snide looks his name up. He's a convicted felon. Do you know what he did? He's a convicted felon for assault. Aggravated assault. Do you know what he did and why he did it? Oh, we know. And we verified it's him because... No, he didn't rape horses. What the hell, regard? That's so disturbing. What do you think he is? British royalty?
Nah, he's just a British chef. That's all.
Oh my god. So what he did is he beat the shit out of an old man that was the owner of a bar, because his buddy got so fucking wasted that him and his buddy got kicked out of the bar. Well, his buddy got kicked out and he went with him. And so he hid in the back, and when the old man went to go throw away... Archdemon, shut the fuck up. It's not stalking when you're trying to protect yourself, okay? Fucking shut up. It's public record anyway. So anyway, he went behind, because you can see the court case, it's all public record. And the pictures of him, we saw like the picture, it was him. It was definitely him, the same guy, because we saw him like up close when we left the house. And he's like, it's definitely him. That's him. It's not like it was his neighbor's boxes or his roommate's boxes. Like, that's the guy. And we're like, dude, he's a convicted felon for beating the shit out of an old man because his buddy got kicked out of a bar. I'm like, that's some serious anger problems, okay? Like, what? Excuse me. And so, yeah, he got convicted of it and did his time, and now he's trying to find a job, whatever, which is fine. But at that point, I was like, okay, sometimes people do like to take things out of, like, have you guys ever heard of, like, somebody gets pissed in traffic and, like, flips the guy off or flips the girl off, and come to find out they actually have a weapon, and then for no reason, like, honestly, like, I'm sorry, but it's not a reason. Somebody flipping you off or cutting you off, like, perceived cutting you off in traffic is not a reason to get out of your car at the light and shoot them. But people do it, okay? People go out of their way to, like, make a bigger thing out of something that really isn't a big deal, right? And so at that point, I was just like, okay, well, I just hope this is the end of it. So we made sure he didn't try putting anything else in our trash, but we knew who he was, and we kept the boxes until our dumpster was taken away. Because you guys may not know this, but if somebody throws trash away in your trash, it's a crime. It's called theft of service. So, like, the service you're paying for, someone is stealing that service. So that's the, like, main thing that it is. Now, if they're putting stuff that's, like, shady or legal, that's a whole other issue that's on top of that. But even if it's totally not, because like, we paid hundreds of dollars for that dumpster. Like, if you want a dumpster, get your own damn dumpster. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, that was like the crazy weird thing that happened with our dumpster. So we couldn't get rid of it fast enough. We were like, let's just get rid of the dumpster. That way we don't have to worry about it. And we don't have to think about it. Because I'm like, if he's a criminal, what if he does other bad things that he hasn't get caught for? Which happens. I watch a lot of true crime. And what if he dumps something that's not good in there, right? And then we get pinned for it. I'm like, hell no. That's why we kept the thing. Because we were like, you never know. But thank goodness, nothing else happened. No one else put anything else in the dumpster. And we got rid of so much stuff. It felt so good when that guy took the thing away. The lady said that if the guy came out and he didn't take the dumpster because it was like too full, that we would get charged for a dry run. Basically him having to drive there and not take anything back. And I was like, oh hell no. So me and Snyder both on our phones staring at the guy outside, like in his truck, like, please just take it away. Just take it away. And I don't know what he was doing, paperwork or something. He sat there for like 15 or 20 minutes before he left with the dumpster. It was crazy. We have a firearm. We do. It's upstairs in a hidden place. Yeah, but I mean the main one is upstairs. Yeah, we do have several, and we have lots of knives / swords. Snide loves swords. I told him one of these, like in the new house.
I still want a rapier. That's what I want.
I want to get you a rapier, and I also want to get you like one of those stands to display them on the wall so they can be on those little racks, you know? Look all nice and cool. All right, what am I doing? What am I doing? You said to do my endeavors. What are my endeavors?
Yeah, because that's what you need to do. You need to do your endeavors while grouped to get that golden pursuit.
Use emotes 2 times. Okay, so I can do 2 emotes. That's easy. Do you want to do a battleground match with me?
Nope.
Kill 2 bestial Daedra. Oh god.
I used 2 emotes, excavated 2 antiquities, and crafted 5 items. That's what I did.
Oh, that's what I need to do.
Hello, Spazology. How are you doing, buddy?
Hey, Spaz, what's up?
We've been talking about you, you know, just more or less stalking you, or stalking in general, whatever it was, I don't remember. But
what you talking about?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Talking out of my ass like I always do.
I don't want campfire. I want actionable.
Regar says using a rapier for home defense would be badass. That's what I'm saying.
He does have a... Isn't that one sword you have like a backwards one, like in Rurouni Kenshin?
Yeah, it's a reverse blade sword. It's really cool. I like it. So, Spazology says, what's up? Hard nips and spaceships? So, I have hard nips in spaceships. Does that count? I do have a big sword, Caldari. And I do keep it well oiled.
He also has one that... What is that big sword that you have upstairs from? Like, it looks like it's some replica from some show or something.
Hell if I know.
It's very, like... I don't know how to put it. It looks like it was from something. Like, it doesn't just look like a plain sword. Like, it's... I don't know how else to put it. Like, it's got just, like... the hilt and everything, like, has a lot of detail and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's really cool, but...
Is it a girthy sword? It has actually a very girthy sword.
Excuse me.
It's a two-hander, if you know what I'm saying.
So, hey, it's lovely! Check out Caldari Prime Coding Club. They're all about EVE Online coding and AI. They were last seen testing something in EVE, but who knows what they're up to now. Maybe some cool web stuff or Photoshop magic. Let's go see what they're up to. Guys, if you're not following Caldari, give him a follow. Check out the stuff that he does. He does a lot of art and stuff like that. Making stuff, a lot of stuff for like EVE, just streamer-specific stuff. And he also makes skins for EVE as well, which some of them are so cool. Like, oh my gosh, so cool.
Last seen making PTSD cats.
What?
So I don't make PTSD cats. I cause them to have PTSD. But the unholy things I do to them as a dog, you know what I'm saying, boys? I chew them up, I spit them out.
Okay, so I got some stuff that's gonna expire, not soon, but I can do that while I'm in the group with you. So I'm gonna go to Westfield and dig up some shit. Oh wait, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. I bet everything has respawned. And then I'll switch my build and go.
Awkward. Somebody says, my brother from another mother teaches stage combat as a side hustle. He has a bumper sticker on his car that says, if they outlaw guns, I still have my swords. Believe it or not, in a lot of states, it's illegal to carry a sword.
That's true.
Dumb. That time because I don't care. Caldari says, have a good stream, just came to be inappropriate. No problem, Caldari. Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Caldari. Okay, I stole that stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna switch my thing around here. What am I doing? I'm doing, oh yeah. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I'll just go with DPS then. Okay. Take another drink of my water. I took a Mucinex thingy because I've got some annoying drainage going on right now. Okay. So I'm going to Westfield to dig up some stuff. It looks like I think all the leads I have currently are in Westfield. At least on NA. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do... Wow, I got a bunch of gold ones. That's awesome. Yay!
Awesome. Bazology says, personally, I have my grandfather's gentleman's cane. It is a steel tube that conceals a 15 stiletto blade inside. Apparently, it was for work. I also have a cane sword.
Yes, he does. He also has a very obnoxious knife that even when it's closed, it's still not. So you can use it like as one of those, what's it called, where you put it, where you hold it and it's like the blade is at your, next to your forearm instead of in front of your hand.
That's not what that's for. I don't really know why it's built that way, but it is. But a fun fact about that knife is it's the reason I almost lost a digit.
That's true. True story, bros. Yeah, babies.
Those are called a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, not wrong.
Well, tell them what happened.
What?
It wasn't because you were using it wrong. It was because it fell.
Yeah, it fell, and I'd rather lose a finger than damage my parents' carpet because I know how my parents
That's
are.
a messed up.
Duh.
That's a messed upness right there.
So instead, I messed it up with my blood. I was so nervous waking them up to tell them that I had to go to the hospital, you know?
That's messed up. You shouldn't have to, like.
Spazology says, "Is it a form of bladed brass knuckle?" No, it's not.
No. No, it's like
It's a folding knife. Just a standard folding knife.
Yeah, it so like it folds and like the blade is still sticking out the top when it's folded. So you can use it as like, you know how like if you elbowed somebody that's in front of you, like you had your fist close to your body and you just like swung your elbow at them. If you were to do that while you were holding this folded knife, you could cut them at the same time. It'd be like you had a blade under your forearm.
It's just a folding knife that the blade is longer than the handle.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes. And he likes to play like randomly. He would like toss it, just like not thinking, just like doing. And it fell, and then he grabbed for it because he didn't want it to hurt his mom's rug, and his finger didn't move. It didn't get the memo.
I just barely missed the knife too. It was just barely missed it, like the handle.
I don't know. I kind of feel like if I had a kid and they told me the reason they cut their finger, it wouldn't matter how deep or how shallow the cut was. The point is, if they told me that the reason that they cut themselves is because they were scared of ruining my things, I'd be like, you are more important than things. And the fact that they didn't realize that, I feel like that would be that's a failure on the parents' part for not letting their kids know, like, by the way, you're more important than the things. Because because that was not the memo that you got.
Yeah, sure. Barno says, "Cut me, Snide. Make it beautiful."
Oh my god!
I can do that for you, Barno.
How you doing, Barnaware?
Doing good. Just woke up from a nap, ready to study some more. What you studying? IT shit? Snide do what Joker did and skin the whole face. I mean, that would make them beautiful to someone, you know. Right now I'm still on CSS, part of TO project. Want to get to JavaScript soon. I'm having fun. Oh, that's good. You doing just front-end development then, or are you going to be doing full stack? What you going for?
Yes, tell us about it.
The Odin project? Yeah. I figured. I figured that's what you meant, but you doing the Rails side, or you doing just the pure JavaScript side of things?
The Odin project.
Foundations. Let me load up the Odin project. I haven't looked at it in like 4 years. Odin project. View full curriculum. Yeah, so you're doing the foundation. Oh, just the foundations. They have a whole thing just for foundations now. Huh. All pass. So you're starting with foundations, and then you're gonna either pick from full stack JavaScript or full stack Ruby on Rails, right? Do you have your eye on any one in particular? Java. The full curriculum. My goal is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, SQL, and Java. Why Java? Like, I'm not hating, but why
curious.
Java? I'm more focused on JavaScript side because that's what the internship companies would expect from me. Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be like your JavaScript, and that I understand, but why Java though? Like just regular Java.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna have to do like a full-on like allergy medicated night tonight, honey, because like this drippage
That's
in my
fine.
throat's really making me nuts. Like I'm not sick anymore, but man, if it doesn't sound like I am.
Well, if you want, put something else down your throat. I'm at school.
Poppy.
They will get me an internship. It's part of the official curriculum to get the degree. Ah, so you're like actually doing that. They choose what I need to know in order to get it. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I definitely ain't judging. It's just from what I hear, a
he
lot
was
of
just
people that do Java, they really hate it. I don't know much about Java myself, so. Hey, Elite Gamer, how you doing, buddy?
It's like a rune stone. I'm digging all the things.
Am I welcome if I don't bitch? Yeah, you're welcome.
It's a big mistake for a good temper like me.
I don't care if you bitch, just don't talk about your stupid decisions.
She's
What?
like, I don't care if you bitch and moan, just don't tell me about it. I assume Java still has a big chunk of the market in Spain's company. I mean, that's fair. It could. Yeah, I don't know much about Spain's economy and where they are with IT or anything. I know here in the States there are some Java jobs. They're not popular anymore, but they do pay well. Like if you can find one. Elite Gamer says, I haven't made a stupid decision yet. I'm a faithful husband. I was about to say good, but I might not be that. Hey, at least you're honest. Can't hate on you for having thoughts and desires.
I just don't want to hear about it. I'm done. Alright, now I must dig up something else. The reason I'm doing one... the reason why every time I do one, I go ahead and do... I go ahead and scry the next one is because sometimes they end up in the same area. And then it's like, oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that one for now. That's beautiful, people. That's beautiful.
I haven't told you biznatch about it. Biznatch about it. We're doing pretty good, buddy.
Yeah, we just did a big purge in the house to get rid of some junk. Basically, some early spring cleaning, and it feels nice. It feels nice cleaning up the house, real nice. Getting rid of junk and you know, furniture, larger things that you just don't need anymore. It's lovely.
So you didn't get it either, huh, Barno? Sir, you got a designated driver tonight? Barno inquires of Elite Gamer. I didn't get it either. I was like, huh? What does this mean? But yeah.
Wait,
I'm in my own bar.
You mean like in your house, or like you own the bar?
Sebby sober.
So it's a bit wonky.
Built it yourself. You built your own bar in your own house.
You built it yourself. Oh my god.
Just don't show an inspector. It'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I just left halfway across the river or lake or whatever the hell this is. It doesn't look like it's flowing. It's probably a lake, but at the same time it looks like a river. Alright, let me see. I honestly don't even know what I'm digging up. I'm just digging up all the gold ones that I had found.
Elite Gamer says, nah, I'm kidding. It's level, but it's in my house. Yeah, that's fair. I don't have a bar in my house. Lily won't let me.
That's not even true. We're actually planning on having one when we build a different house and move to Kansas City. The plan was to buy one of those really nice. I was really weirded about it at first, but Snyder was like, no, they've got they're like mobile homes kind of, but they're like pre-built homes. They're not actually like a normal mobile home.
Yeah, they're manufactured homes.
Yeah, manufactured home, and then we would basically have have it put on an actual like foundation with a basement.
Foundation.
Yeah, with a basement. So the basement would have the bar and a movie room. That was the plan.
Yeah, so Barno says, got rid of the VR walking thingy. No, we kept that because we're just waiting for developers to make games for it. And for Catwalk to release updates and all that stuff so that it's more useful than it has been. And, you know, if it just sits there and collects dust forever and ever, then, you know, I can still have it and then dream, you know? Elite Gamer says, when I turned 30, I figured that if I wanted a bar in my house, I would have to hurry before liver trouble sets in. So I'm living the dream for a limited amount of time. Well, you should probably lay off the alcohol. Alcohol's not won't kill you unless you have too much of it. And then Spazology says, double trailer or double wide. Yeah, it's so the ones that we were looking at, like the key ones that I was actually looking at, they actually look like homes.
Can I show them the one that we were actually really wanting? I think I saved it. Hold on.
Well, that was one. That wasn't the one I was actually like. That company was like the cheaper ones. But the ones that, if we can, the ones I actually
like that
want,
one floor plan.
They look like normal homes.
And that's the thing is, like, it's just cheaper because they pre-manufacture in like a place, and that's why it's cheaper because you don't have to pay the workers to be on site.
Yeah.
But it's still a really good house, and you can have the foundation built, so you can basically just buy your property, have the foundation put where you want it, and have it built the way you want it. so we would have it built with a basement. And then a lot of these pre-manufactured homes are actually they actually have options for stairs to have a basement, so you can have it put on top of your foundation, and then the stairs are already included in the house. So boom, all done.
Yeah. So Barno says you gotta play some Sonic the Hedgehog on that thing. I would pay to watch Lily play Sonic the Hedgehog on the Catwalk VR. I would pay good money.
I
to
would
see that
love
shit.
to play with the Catwalk. I want to play on the Catwalk VR. I just, again, nothing's really optimized for it yet. I'm really sorry that I keep on having to clear my throat, guys.
And then
It's
Elite
driving me
Gamer
nuts.
says we have a house, but we have a first floor with about 2,000 square feet, which we don't need. So I use it about 1,000 feet for the bar. Nice. Wife
That's
wants
a
to make
big bar.
bedrooms of the other 1,000 square feet. I mean, yeah, that works. Trailer Factory, yep, Spazology, that is correct. There was one manufacturer that they make the house, so you know, like the standard like trailer housing, like the standard look of them. I found a few companies that don't make they make manufactured homes that don't have that standard aesthetic, which is really nice. And that's kind of the ones I was wanting
Some
to
of
go
them
with.
look
Ray says,
really
"Hey, how you
Hey,
doing, Ray?" And then Elite Gamer says, "I just bought my house off some entrepreneur who was going bankrupt." That's fair. Why doesn't everyone do that? Because not everyone has that opportunity. Elite Gamer says, "I have a friend of mine install some great speaker and vinyl player, so that's what I'm doing most weekends." That's fair. I'm spending most of my weekends working, and most of my days working. I'm a workaholic.
He's trying to make it so he doesn't have to be a workaholic.
Yeah,
So we can work on
I'm working
projects.
on yeah. So basically, the site that I'm working on right now for Lily is will be explained in a minute and a half, because you know, ads, fucking ads.
Fucking ads. Sounds like you said fuck the nads.
Fuck the nads.
Barter like that.
Yay, Twitch, give me that give me that half a penny or quarter of a penny.
Oh,
You got
baby.
this, buddy.
So hot.
Inconvenience everyone for that fucking quarter of a penny, motherfuckers. I'm not bitter. Ray says, "I'm good except for my mom trying to give away my snacks behind my back." How are you guys doing? Yeah, well, it looks like your mom needs to die. Elite Gamer says, "I spend about 80 hours a week working, but I take as much free time as I can on Friday night. Tomorrow it's back to work." That's fair. I've been spending a lot of time working and making Lily sad because I don't hang out with her or talk to her.
He was gonna keep working on it tonight because he's so irritated
Yeah.
by his work. And he was like, I want to get more done. And I was like, you're not gonna hang out with me on the stream? He was like, no. I'm like,
No.
I'm working on that all day. He's like, I was gonna work on it all night. And I was like, sad face, so sad. And he was just like, do you want me to take a break from it tonight? So the compromise was I went down and made dinner while he wrapped up part of what he was wanting to get done for me, and then he went ahead and joined when I streamed. So that was the compromise.
Barno says, "Snide, you got a screen box?" I don't know what a screen box is. Is that an actual thing? I'll Google it.
Is it a box you scream into?
Screen box. Oh, screen box. Pure horror. Like this shit. Huh. This is all
What is
horror.
it?
It looks like screen box is an actual thing. No, I don't have a screen box.
There's a difference between your wife and me as his wife. One, The biggest difference is that he and I are best friends, like besties for resties. So like if he's home, we're hanging out together like 9 times out of 10. Unless it's one of the days where he just really needs to have his alone time. Usually his alone time includes him closing himself up in his headphones, watching anime that I'm not watching with him, which just episode stuff that he started watching and we weren't watching together, and just like basically just like trying to recharge himself up, because he's even though he is extroverted in his personality, the way he recharges is introverted style, where he's just alone. I can't relate to that at all. Like at all. Yes.
Elite Gamer, I used to spend 7 days a week working. Wife complains, so now I drink one night and work 6 nights. I mean, that's fair. Sozology says, one of the more interesting double wide trailers I ever saw was one that had a sound system wired into it. Oh, that sounds nice. Plug in your laptop, phone, MP3 player in, and listen to your music through the speakers in the ceilings and or walls. That would be dope, because then you can do whatever you want, and it's like, especially if you have like a screen in the wall or whatever, like, you know, like as you're going, so you can see it no matter
Are you
what
telling me
you're in.
that we could be listening to something and like, oh, it's time to go cook, and we don't even have to like pause it or anything? We just go down to the kitchen and we can still hear it downstairs? Is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm. Elite Gamer says, we used to be friends. It's a sad story. I'm gonna talk shit and not have a good time. I mean, that's fair. All right, let me see what this link is, Barno. Yeah, I could go for one of those, man. Like that would be peak for me is the screen box. Jiffy, I decided I need a screen box. I'll wear it at work.
What is it? Yeah,
I mean, if you
Elite
buy a
Gamer.
good enough boom box or whatever, you can move to different floors and still hear the music. Yeah. So the problem is, right? My neighbors might hear it as well, and you know, I don't feel like dealing with neighbors. Barnes says, wear it at work. Exactly. That's what I would do. I'd wear it at work all the time.
What is a
and
screen
it'd be
box? What
nonstop,
is it?
just- So that link that Barno had sent, you could it's something you could safely react to on stream. It's safe. Ray says Barno sending shady links. Doesn't he always though, Ray? Elite Gamer, I have one that I have warned the neighbors. If we have a party, I paid about $600 for it. That's a lot of money to spend on a boombox. All right, I'm up and out at ESO. I've completed everything I wanted to
So he
complete.
screams with his head in the box. Basically, it's so he can scream and not be loud, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That just makes me think, because we've been rewatching Overlord, and when Momon decides when Ainz decides he's gonna punish Shaltir because she just can't live with herself after she, fought him, and he says they make him a throne, and the throne has like human skulls on it, and he's like, okay, what is this here? And they're like, well, we needed to make you a throne. And he's just like, in his head, he's like, I don't care what they say, because they said it was like beasts, magical beasts. He's like, I don't care what they say, those are human skulls, I can't sit on that. And so he tells Shaltir, kneel down on the ground, like get on all fours, and he uses her as the throne instead to punish her. That's her punishment. And she's like getting horny off of it. She's like heaving, she's like deep breathing, like heavy, and Beto is so mad, and Beto's like, my lord, may I be excused? I won't be long. And he's like, sure. She leaves out the room, and she like screams, and she like breaks something. I don't even know, like she puts a hole in the wall or something.
So Elite Gamer says, I think it might be night time for me. I'm so sorry. I understand you're missing I apologize for what you're missing with me gone. No problem, Lily Gamer. Have a good night, buddy. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I'll be in your bed later to rub your butt and tell you you're a good girl.
But yeah, so Albedo needs a screen box, is what I'm understanding. Because she could just put the screen box on her head and they wouldn't have heard her. She comes back in and she's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I might have broke some stuff out there.
So Rhaegar wants to know what's 2 times 2. That would be 22. Thank you.
2 times 2 is... Don't let the snide bugs bite.
Snide bugs don't bite. Only bed bugs. Or ray bugs.
Snide bugs just nibble a little bit.
Yeah. No, snide bugs crawl into your urethra and then eat you from the inside out. That's what snide bugs do.
That's gross. That's awful. That's nightmare fuel. What in the world is wrong with you?
Ray's like, I don't bite. I said rady bugs, not ray bugs. Rady.
Are you saying there are ray bugs too? What in the world?
It could be ray bugs. I'm harmless.
If there was a ray bug, what would happen is they wouldn't bite you, but when you write, like when you're writing words down, somehow for some reason, and it's inexplicable, like you spell them wrong or like you use the wrong grammar, you can't help it. Because the ray bug.
Ray's like, I know what I heard. No, you didn't hear anything, Ray. That's the thing, right? We're gaslighting you, okay? You know nothing.
You heard nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. What in the world? We love you, Ray.
Well, Lily does. I don't. Fuck you.
He barely loves me, so I don't know what to tell you. Go on. Honey, go on. She's like, no, I don't wanna. Yeah, some treasure maps. Whoa. Whoa, I should go dig up this Deadlands treasure map and see if I get anything good. It's worth 30,000 gold.
Love you too, Lily, and fuck you, Snide, says Ray. Aww. Get basic foundations. Spazology says it was kind of neat to see the crew set it up at the fairgrounds. They backed both of the trailers next to each other, set them down on a temporary cinder block foundation, then bolted them together and did the patchwork on the siding to cover up the seams on the end, and then tacked on the top layer of shingles to cover the seam between the two halves of the roof. Only took a few hours. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the beauties of those. The downside to them is they're all electric and they have like no gas or anything like that. And damn near impossible to get a gas line.
Oh, I'm gonna need a gas stove in the new house. Like, I am so done with having electric. My favorite pans, I have a set of pans that's really nice that are flat bottomed, but the non-stick that I love, they are not flat on the bottom. So when I'm using an electric stove that requires contact to get the heat, to transfer, I end up with a hot spot in the middle of my pan because it's not flat. I need fire. Plus, that's what I grew up with. I'm just used to it. Like, I look down at the flame and I know how hot it is just by looking at it. It's just nice. Having that instant control over the heat.
They build a real house, like the same materials used in conventional buildings. Ish. Like, yes, they are, and then they have them delivered. But, yeah. You can have gas in a double wide trailer, you just have to hire somebody to install it. Yeah. which is fair.
Whee.
How's the transport? Does it inflate the price a lot? No, it doesn't. The transport is usually included in the usual price.
Yeah, the transport's cheaper. It depends on where you get it from too, because let's say that the people who manufactured it are in a different state, then yeah, it might cost more because of the distance. Because they have to have the driver, and then they also have to have somebody who, like, you know, those wide load vehicles that are just like the ones who like go in front and then the ones that follow behind. So I mean, I could see that if it's from far away, like I could see that going up in price like more, but it's not near as much as it costs to have all the people working on site on the house.
Yeah, but yeah, and the location depends how far. Yeah, but a lot of places when they're doing it, they won't deliver it if you're out of range. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Those are usually the ones
But
that
like
have it built in to the price.
Yeah. But I mean, the houses are usually really nice considering.
Dude, there's some nice ones. We can look at them if you guys want on the stream. I don't care, but it's there's some really cool ones that we were looking at that would perfectly fit exactly what we want. Like, here's what we want. We want our bedroom and the master bathroom. I want a his and hers sink with a countertop. And then I also want a toilet or two. He said he wants toilets facing each other. We don't really need that, but I mean, we found
that was a joke. I don't actually want that. I was just fucking kidding.
Have dueling poops in the morning.
Yeah, we could duel each other with our shits.
He goes, because that's what you want, is you want to face each other and make that face that you make when you're pooping. Oh my god. Oh. But the timer is up, so it's time for the giveaway, the stuff. It's time for the choice. Hey. Shelby needs to go out.
They can be taken apart and moved, same as a standard trailer, but it's a lot more hassle. Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hoping we get like the gas line put in, and then when they put the house on top, that they just like, you know, put the gas line up in where it needs to go and do the things. I just really want like one of those big. Actually, tell them your idea about the design of our kitchen.
I don't remember the design.
The decor.
I don't remember. You'll have to.
Fantasy
I have
kitchen?
lots of. Oh yeah, like so basically themify everything. So we'd have like a our kitchen would have like for our stove or whatever would be like a phoenix as a backdrop of it, with the feathers of the phoenix going down to be the coils for the actual stove. A dragon head being the faucet, so it, you know, water comes out of the dragon's mouth. A whole bunch of stuff. Lots of crappy ideas coming from Snide.
I told him I would love to make a mosaic looking phoenix, so it wouldn't be hard. All I'd have to do is like get an image and have it blown up to the size of the backsplash, and then the tile work would already be there, so I could have like the tile work that looks mosaic with like the chunks, and then I just take the what's it called? It's like decoupage stuff. It's like basically glorified glue, clear glue, but it's you can basically take like any paper print or anything like that, and you, in essence, you kind of bind it to whatever surface you're talking about, and it becomes kind of one with it. A lot of times people will do that with crafts and like make things look like they're collages or something, but it's like a solid object, and they just you put the decoupage glue stuff on the item, and then you take the paper that's got the print on top of that, and then they put more of it on the top, and it kind of seals it all in and attaches it to it while it seals it in. And that's something I could easily do to make the backsplash, turn the backsplash into like a custom thing that would go together with the stove. I was like, that would be badass. We would have to have the stove made probably custom if we wanted it to actually incorporate that. But still, such a cool idea. I love the idea. That would be like big money type of a project. That would be like, okay, we really made it big. Let's make this cool freaking oven stove.
Wait, you're talking about those container homes? Yeah,
No.
pretty much.
I mean,
they're not
yes
container
and
homes
no.
that's like European. Let me look. Let me make sure I'm
No,
looking at it.
container
Right?
homes. He's talking about when they make a
Container
home out of container, like those shipping containers. No.
Oh no.
No, not
that's
even
not.
close.
That's not these. No.
No, I need to give me a link, honey, to show them some examples of what we're talking about. Give me some links.
Here,
and I'll show
Barno.
them.
That's this is a mobile home. It's a relatively nice mobile home. Like honestly, I'd live here and I wouldn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't
this
really
is
like that one, but yeah. Well, I don't like the outside.
you don't
of
like
that
this one?
Hold on,
I
no,
don't.
I like
I don't
the
care
inside.
about the outside. Look at the.
I don't like the
Yeah,
outside.
look at the
of
inside.
It, but we could change the
I'm-
outside. I like the
Look
inside.
at the fucking master room closet, woman. Like once you get to that, you'll be like, oh, never mind. I don't give a shit about the outside because the inside.
And the
I don't.
toilet
I don't.
has its own room. Look, guys, the toilet has its own tiny room in the master bath, so you don't have to stink up the bathroom area. I want a big walk-in shower, and I want a big
Which this one
two-person
has.
tub. Does it have a
Yeah, this has a
two-person
walk-in
tub?
shop. It has a pretty large tub.
Okay.
But
Like
the
that
reason
one
why I
hotel
was
we
looking at
stayed
these
at
houses
with
anyway. The reason I was looking at these houses to begin with was because Lily really has a hard time with stairs. And because she has a hard time with stairs, it's like it's better for her to just have a single floor. And I'm like, mobile homes, you get all your shit on one.
I don't mind having a ranch style house. I still want a basement because it's the Midwest and we're going to be in the tornado belt. So I definitely want a basement. And I would like to have like a movie area down there. It's okay. It's just currently I don't even go into the basement. Currently, it's like I go down one flight of stairs to go from our bedroom to the second floor. Then I go down another full flight of stairs to get to the first floor. And I do that repeatedly throughout the day. And my knees are just like, why? Why do you hate us?
But yeah, there are some mobile homes that you can have a basement as like a add-on thing. You just have to get the basement dug out and stuff, which is a separate charge.
Here's the floor
Exactly.
plan
That's
he's
what I'm
talking
saying,
about.
Barno. Like a lot of people make fun of these things, but I'm like, at the end of the day, I don't care. As long as it lasts me my life, I don't care. Yes, a lot cheaper than
by a
conventional
lot.
homes. So, like this
Especially
house,
nowadays.
for example, get a price quote.
So here's the house.
I don't want to do a price quote. But, so oftentimes they're cheaper. So a standard home in America, let me just Google it before I talk shit.
Is this a mudroom? I'm streaming it. What is this? A mudroom or a laundry room? I don't know what this is.
So I was gonna say 400,000, but this says 420,000 is the average cost of a home in America. Is the average cost. Now you'll find some cheaper and some more expensive, of course.
So here's the kitchen.
And this is also including like the millionaires and shit. But
But look, it's got the double stove or oven. I mean, double oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
But like one of these homes, I've seen something like this going for about 130,000. So
That's cheap.
it's like it's still
My
it's
sister's
still
house.
expensive, but it's still
My
cheaper.
sister's house is 200,000 plus. That was when they bought it. It's gone up since they bought it, and it's like their house is 3-bedroom. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4-bedroom. Sorry, 4-bedroom, and 2-story. I don't know how many square feet their house is, but it's like crazy how expensive houses have gotten. I think their house is like 200.
Do those prices include property? No, you have to buy your property, but you can buy the property for about 10 to 40.
10 to 60 depending on the location, I think.
Yeah,
and
depending
how much,
on location.
Obviously, how much
the prices of the lots are significantly cheaper. So it's going to be, you have to figure out where you want to live. That's why I didn't include that in the price. But I've seen a house that, like the one that I put in there, I'd seen one that was very similar to that for like 130. And then if you put in another 40 for the land, that's 170. That's still cheaper than, a lot of houses. And the 130, 140 was including the labor of getting it delivered and all that stuff.
I feel like there was another one I really liked. Let me see here.
Which is why I was looking at mobile homes, because I was like, I can't beat that price for being out there. But yeah, like this one, it has like new home from $40,000 to, which is like a small single wide trailer.
And the thing is, if we sell this house for the profit that we're hoping to get out of it, we could pay cash for the land and then use the rest of the money to get moved, and also to what was the other thing I was gonna say? Put a down payment for the house itself. So then our monthly payments would be less than if we had bought the whole thing on the, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could have swore I saved.
Barno says I might end up doing something like that in the future when I finally get the money to live by a lake in a forest. Either that or find a land with a shack. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is like, I don't shame anyone for getting something cheaper like this rather than, I don't see any point in having like pride in, where exactly you live. It's like, nah.
Live where you want
Just
to live. That's the thing.
Right.
Interesting looking. Oh, I know. How about pre-manufactured? That.
Yeah, I only care that the home lasts my whole life. Exactly. Or it's cheap enough that to buy you a replacement later on. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these are a lot sturdier than people give them credit for.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they last you a long time. Like, my mom and dad live in basically one of these type homes, and it's huge.
Theirs is actually like a double wide, like theirs isn't the same type as this though.
No.
There's some really weird looking ones that don't look like they're
This industry is old, right? I remember videos on the road, on the news about houses on the road way back in the day. Yeah, I mean it's an old industry.
Look at some of these houses, you guys. Like
And
they don't look at all like they're okay, prefab. Like this does not look prefab.
Right.
So a lot of these, like, they're not necessarily 100% built ahead of time, but they have like sections that are built ahead of time, and then they just like piece them together on site. This one seems cool. Look how open! Oh my god.
Yeah, Spazology says try to cover your setup costs with the cash as well. Having a well/septic system put in, laying in power, and arranging for bottled gas can get pricey, unless you're close enough for city utilities, which are cheaper to arrange for. Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for, so the best,
we have to have fiber, so we're not going to be far enough.
We're going to be near the
city. Fiber, so we'll be close enough.
Right. We're going to be near the city anyway. So yeah, if you're wanting to do it, look for, like my advice if you're going to go with this like mobile home type situation is first look at like the typical homes, because the manufactured homes that they have for sale or whatever, they make them that way, so you can just go in, look, get a general idea of the size that you want, and then when you are like, okay, this is the type of house I want, this is the one I want, now you know the size of lot you need. Find a city that's like nearby, do your research, make sure it's in a nice area so you're not getting robbed or whatever. You don't want to live in the fucking ghetto, but find yourself a nice plot of land, get it set up. It'll cost, do your research on how much things are going to cost for your area. I can't make general stuff because it's vastly different depending on where you live for cost. And then put that price on top of the house, and 9 times out of 10 it's still going to be cheaper than buying a house that's been sitting there for forever, and
not only that, but like
it's breaking down and cracking and all that shit, and then you have to replace pipes and
and if it's a brand new home, then there's going to be warranties included in the build. So if something's breaking, it's included in the warranty for the actual object, right? Not like some home, like what is it, like house insurance, where all they're gonna do is send someone out to try to get out of having to pay for it, like they did for us several times. That was infuriating, I'm not even gonna lie. I wish I knew where I saved that. I'll have to try to find it, if I can find it at some point, to show you guys, because there was a floor plan that was like perfect. I was like, I love it. It was awesome. Okay, I need to... Well, I don't think I got anything good, but I did get something to dig up, so let me go ahead and dig it up. Oh, the timer's up. Time to pick winners, guys. What am I doing? Hold on. Let me get it on the screen. Alright, so if you guys want in on the giveaway, you're going to need to do exclamation gimme, and you'll get to pick between prize for Eve or ESO. And if someone has already won, then it will go to someone who hasn't won. But if everybody ends up winning that has entered, then I'll wipe the slate clean, and then people can re-enter and actually be eligible for the next one. That's how it goes typically. I'm not sure. Hey, honey. When did you want me to end streaming tonight? Oh, it's Friday. I guess you don't care, do you?
No, not really. And Spaz says, not so fun fact. Hit a deer one time, and the insurance company sent some guy who failed to see how the alignment on my truck could have been affected. That fucking blows.
That adjuster
that
sounds
guy.
like he needs to suck something that I'm not gonna say.
A cock. Big fat one.
I didn't have to say it. You said it for me. Claims adjusters, man, am I right?
But yeah, like Barno, here's one, and it has a price on it for this is mostly in like near my area that they deliver to me, but that's what I'd be looking at plus the cost of a lot. Get it near town or whatever, and it's good to go. It's still cheaper. Like, it's bigger than my current house, one floor, so I don't have to climb up the fucking 10 flights of stairs.
It's not bigger than our current house.
Huh?
That's not bigger than our current house. The
2100
link you
square
said?
feet?
Our house currently is 2,400.
How old is it?
Yeah.
Well, I was minusing the stairs. But yeah, no, it's. I thought ours was 21, or I thought ours was 2,000.
Nope.
Had to
24,
basically
'cause I
stalk
was
his
thinking,
boss via
damn.
phone harassment over a 3-day period to get them to pay for it. Nice. It sucks that you had to do that, but it's nice that you got it done. And the thing is, I think they're also counting our bedroom, and our bedroom is technically an attic.
Yes, but it's
And I
still
would never.
it's still a finished room.
Same with our basement.
They don't
Yuck.
count the basement, I don't think, do they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Oh. I will say we have a very big lot. We actually have a double lot as far as our yard goes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the tub. Although that still doesn't look big enough for 2 people. That looks like a very large for 1 person. I don't know how big it is,
Yeah.
like deep wise, but yeah, I'm not like, I'm just saying, like, when we do this, like, if we're able to do that, which I'm hoping we will, I want it to be like exactly what we want. Because there's so many options.
Exactly.
We should be able to get all the features we want. I don't want to move again after that. That's going to be the house that we grow old in and all that good stuff. All right, let me see here.
That's a great home for the price. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, they're great houses for the price range. I'm like, I can't complain about.
We bought our house for what, 120?
Yeah. But
and our house now is
we're
worth
also
what?
kind of in the ghetto.
We're not
It's
in the
worth
ghetto.
280.
It's this town didn't ever rebound from the housing market crash back in what, like 2008 or something. This town never rebounded. Like, that's what the realtor told us. So she's like, this is why it's so much cheaper, and that's why we moved out here, because it's, even though it's like 45 minutes to an hour away from like the major town where the guys work, still way cheaper, and they're remote a lot of the time, so it was worth it overall.
Yeah, so yeah, ours is 2,100. So it's that was the same price, or same thing as our house, right?
Where did you find
So
that?
so from Zillow.
Oh,
So
Zillow?
our house estimate is currently at 174,900. The current estimate.
So we're up what, 50,000? as far as what we paid
Yeah,
for
we're
it.
at 50. Mm-hmm.
So, and they don't know about the improvements we've made, and we're gonna make even more improvements. So we're hoping to sell it closer to 200,000.
Well,
hoping.
Well, here's the thing. I still have to fix the downstairs bathroom, like redo it pretty much, because the shower is fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
So that it's a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's really more of a, 1.5 bath. The 5 bedrooms, well, the 5th bedroom is the one that me and Lily sleep in, and
Rasta
it,
and Spaz one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the old house, the one that we're living in now.
Yeah.
It has lead paint because it was built back in the olden days, so it has lead paint.
It was built in 1890 something?
1896.
Yeah.
So I mean, it has lead paint. It has shit that's like falling apart and stuff. Great price for it, but
yeah, we got a great deal, but it's definitely one that needed a lot of TLC. And we've been giving it some over time. And then also there's a lot that's attached to our house that is ours. But I think the previous owners didn't realize that it belonged to them. So they didn't take care of it, and that's where the cats have been making their house. And there's too many trees. Like we're gonna have to pay somebody to take it all down and clear that whole area out. And then we can kind of reclaim it, so to speak. And then the fence that we have is on the edge of the lot that's attached to our house, but we have the other lot that's connected to it that's ours. So we're going to take that fence down and then put a privacy fence and have that go from the house on the other side of the house all the way over to the actual property line and then all the way back. And so our backyard is going to be huge. It's going to be like twice the size of what it is now visually. For the resale, and then it'll all be privacy fenced in, which when we bought the house there was no fence on the left side of the backyard where the alley was. It was open, and we had to fix that real quick, so we got a privacy fence put on that side right next to the alley so that the dogs wouldn't just roam around.
Oh yeah, and our house is bat infested, which you know they didn't disclose to us.
They did not tell us about the bats, let me tell you. So we're gonna have to spend, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, we're going to have to spend $10,000 to have a company come out and humanely remove the bats, and then they will bat-proof the house, and then it will have a, what is it, like a 10 or 20 year warranty on it or something, that if bats get in again and make a home in the house after they've done that, then they come and do it for free during that time. And it's transferable. So that's going to be a huge selling point when we resell the house, to say, hey, we've got this thing, it's transferable to you, and it guarantees you won't have bats, because that's a problem around here.
Yep.
So it's just a lot of little things that you don't think of when you buy an old house to fix it up. There's even more things you have to do, but in the long run, we should still come out on top in the long run, as far as, you know, that goes.
But yeah, so I'm looking on Zillow, right? So if I was to move, like if I was to go with like the mobile home idea or whatever, the plots of land nearby that are literally just plots, you know, just straight up land in the city or whatever, they have several, right? And they're pretty big considering, right? But they're about $35,000 for a plot of land, and then you can just get a home delivered there, get all the stuff hooked up from the city with the construction and all that shit. That'd be another, you know, 20 to 40, depending on the deals that we can get around here, plus whatever the cost of the home is, and then just have the home dropped off and placed down, and you're good to go. And versus buying these,
the longest thing it takes is the foundation, because it has to set properly before they can put the house on it. But after that, you're good, baby. And
then when you compare it to the other houses, you know, the cheapest house that's in this area is, let me see, it was $47,000 but it's a decrepit place, broken down to all hell, and you'd be better off fucking ditching this fucking thing. Why do they even have this place up for sale?
Oh yeah? Is it like it wouldn't even be worth flipping?
No, it's like the fucking foundation is falling apart.
I'm guessing Rasta, you wanted an ESO NA prize, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah. So the housing market in this area, like the cheapest house is worth a shit. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the ones that aren't worth a shit. Is 150K. And so you're gonna be spending it anyway, and it's still smaller than any of those other fucking houses.
I was actually thinking, honey, like if we didn't want to actually, let's say we found a plot of land that was like perfect, but it didn't have a lot of land, so to speak, right? You know how we were wanting a decent amount of land? We can always buy more property a little further outside of town that's for like hunting and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the 150K home that I'm looking at right now, it's a bit of a fixer-upper. You know, the chimney's falling apart. The siding is fucked on the back of the house.
Oh, that's another thing we need to do is we need to reside the house and the garage.
Yeah.
Rasta! I just need to know make sure this is what you want. You wanted a prize for ESO with PCNA. Because I'm going to send you 50K. And then Spazology, are you there?
Russ is there, and Spaz wants Eve.
Rasta, do you want an ESO PCNA price? Is 50,000 good on PCNA? I just want to make sure that that's good for you before I send it. Because if you wanted it on a different server or you wanted, you know, something else, I was like, oh. You're okay. You can grab juice. I was just making sure. That's perfect. You got it. Okay, so I gave you that. Now it's time to
Lily,
wheel out. Huh?
So you remember that that Rose City boutique that's
Rose
downline?
City Boutique?
Yeah, like we head to Wendy's or whatever. You have a Rose City Boutique, and
Yes.
we were talking about, yeah. So that building or that house is for sale. It's listed as a house.
Dude, I gotta tell you guys, like, you know how there's zoning where, like, this is for residential and this is for businesses? Where we live, it doesn't understand that concept. You go driving down the main street and you can't tell which are houses that people live in, which ones are businesses, and which ones are houses that people live in that are also businesses. Like,
But yeah, they have it for sale for 255K. It's pushing 3,000 square feet. 4 bedroom, 2 bath. I looked at all the pictures. The house is fucking torn to shreds.
I mean, does it look like it was like vandalized because the people who left it were mad?
No, it looks like So it looks like it was built in the 1700s, and they never did anything to it.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Funny as fuck.
Yay, wheel time! Alright, so this is for Spaz.
And if you guys wanted a new home in our area, you're looking at 300,000.
Which is nuts. That's just because it costs so much more to have them built.
Yep. Yeah, so this one is 1,300 square feet, 294,900. It's the asking price. 2 beds, 2 bath. So, yeah. Oh, multifamily home. Let me look at this bitch.
All right, you got a squall. I don't know what a squall is. I mean, I'm sure it's a ship.
A squall's a hauler.
A hauler? Ooh. So there were 5 left from can, so you get 1 and I'll knock it down to 4.
Yeah, the PI hauler.
Can is the bomb.com. Okay. Alright, so
Oh, look, and here's some more plots of land that are a little out of the way, but still like in the city. 7K, 8K for a half acre. It ain't terrible.
alright, let me cross off the 50K prize for Rasta because I already sent it. Sweet! Okay, I went ahead and started a new giveaway, so let me get this wheel off the screen and set another timer. Ooh. Alright. Alright, so what was I doing? I need to make sure I'm doing my endeavors. Okay, so I need to craft 5 items with woodworking. And I already did the antiquities, obviously. I need to go dig up the rest of those, but let's do these first just to make sure I get it done. Where's the day dress? Oh no, I could use emotes and then craft stuff with wood and woodworking. So let's just do some emotes. Oh.
Yeah, but this is also in our area too. And our area is kind of cheap right now because it's still in recovery. This house though I'm looking at, you remember those nice houses that were just built? This one is a 5 bed, 3 bath, 3,500 square feet, 489,000.
Holy crap! All I know is that our house will sell for a decent amount because we're gonna fix it up pretty good, and it's really, really, really close to the university that's here, the private university. Like really close. Like we can see the like what is it, sports stadium type thing and the sports complex for the school from our front porch, like easy. And I wouldn't be surprised if they turn it into like a frat house or a sorority house. So once it's fixed up. And there were students living here before, but it was like the dad of one of the students that bought the house, so he didn't have to pay for room and board, you know? He just invested in the house, bought the house while his son was going to school here, and then his son had roommates that paid rent to him. I'm like, that's smart. I think if more parents did that, they could actually end up coming out on top after their kid was done with college, depending on the location.
Holy fuck. I'm looking at Columbus. We ain't moving back there anytime soon.
Why? I mean, I don't want to live there at all.
Like the average cost there is 500.
Oh my god. Why don't you check the places we're wanting to move to? Oh, there's a boss here.
I'm just looking at Columbus.
Wait, no, there
because
isn't.
it's right
That's
there.
not a boss. What the heck?
Like this one is 2,400. $1.3 million.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Exactly, Barno. You're gonna need to win the lotto for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. I'm like, bruh. The cheapest one I found is 190. I'm still looking for cheap. 120. Oh, found 120. Oh, that's just for a plot of land. Never mind. $3.4 million.
I feel like when you
For a
say that,
multifamily home.
you're supposed to hold your pinky up to the side of your mouth. Like, that's just so much. Oh, I forgot I could show you guys how to do like a trough. Okay, here we go.
All right, let me move ourselves over to the ghetto over here. Let's see how much the house. Oh, damn! Even the ghetto went up to like 200K. $700K. The fuck? Oh, found one. 115. Is this a plot of land?
Watch me now, guys.
Nope, it's a beat up house. Huh? Ah.
In one click, I'm gonna do this whole area. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, it's so satisfying. That's what I can do on my main because I've leveled up her scrying and excavating like all the way. And she has all the points. Dude, when I say she has all the points, I'm not even playing. Watch this. So this shows
I like that part of the mini game. Yeah. So I don't ever use that like Lily does. Like she's gotten all in on that. I usually just dig out what I exactly need, and then I call it good. You know, I don't.
So I still need.
I just like randomly click.
The public dungeon. I need to do the group event in Telvanni Peninsula because I'm missing that skill point. Like, don't
No,
get
she
me
got that
wrong,
mustache wax from me. But yeah, no. If I was to.
Where did that come from? I don't understand where the mustache wax came from.
I don't know. He probably dug it up as probably a treasure or something.
Oh, yeah, probably treasure. Shipwright's Regret. I haven't done the quest, and I haven't done the quest in Oath Sword's Pit. And then in Westweald, I'm still missing the storyline 1, so 8. And I'm missing 6 of the Sky Shards. But other than that, look, I've got them from everything else. This character is decked out with skill points. Way more than anybody needs, okay? But she's my main, so I like to do everything with her. She's my main squeeze. I like that add-on because it lets you see everything in one place. That way, if I'm on a character that just, you know, doesn't have enough, and I'm like, I really need a skill point right now, I can go and look and see, okay, where can I go to quickly get that skill point? It's nice. It's beautiful. Alright, what am I doing here? Did I have another one to dig up here?
If we were to be up there, I found a couple plots of land, like when I filtered for just the plots of land.
Oh, where?
In Columbus.
No, stop looking
15K.
in Columbus.
I'm
Look
just
where I
saying,
wanna
you know,
move.
15.
I'm curious.
I was just saying,
price
15K.
difference. I'm curious.
Yeah, well, we're not done with it. We're just we're in the downhill slope.
Yeah, we've gotten
So I told her
rid
she
of
can
the,
get back
of
to
the
work.
big stuff. He said I can come back to streaming because, but he does want me to also get out content on YouTube because we need to be monetized on YouTube because it's more of a passive thing. And he's not wrong. I've got a lot of videos on YouTube, and not all of them are live streams. Like videos that I made over the years, just stuff that I put up on it. And I need to be more consistent with it because the algorithm on YouTube, it's just smart to use it. And so I'm going to try and get at least one video, if not 2, and then work my way up to always having 2 on a regular like schedule. So I have them done ahead of time, and then I have them just like scheduled to release on the day they're supposed to release. That's my goal on that. I think the first thing I'm going to do is Easter eggs in ESO because it's a lot of fun. And so basically it'll be just things that are like pop culture references that are in ESO, and just little things that people might miss because they don't listen or they don't notice. And then I will specifically go to the place. I'll talk about it. I'll show the actual pop culture like thing that it's referencing, and I just thought that might be something fun, like a series to do.
So Lily, name a place in Missouri
A place?
That you-
How about... Well, like,
that you
my
wouldn't mind
siblings...
being?
Annabelle lives in Lee Summit area, which is a pretty large area, so it's not like I'm giving anything away. Which is like southeast Kansas City. It's like on the Missouri side, on the south side. Lydia's more closer to downtown, so there won't be a whole lot of just like plots of land that we could buy. Because she's more like center. She's closer to like state line. Ooh, I can do more videos.
How about Northtown Fork Creek?
I've never heard of that. So as long as it's close, sure. There might have been new town. I mean, it's been a while since I lived there, so I don't know. Nope, I don't got nothing else here. Nothing else for me to see here.
How about Oak Park or Avanhoe Southeast? Avanhoe Park.
I do not know about Avanhoe. I know what Oak Park is, but Oak Park is like... Oak Park is one of those areas where, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, where it used to be really nice, and then, like, shops closed down and stuff because, stuff was moving further out, and so then it kind of became deserted, and so then it kind of got a little more crime. Not, like, horrible, but just, like, it's not as nice as it was sort of area. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
So I'm just looking around. How about Sheffield?
It sounds fancy. Sure, go with that one. I never heard of that.
9,000 square feet lot, 12K.
9,000 square feet. That's not even
Yeah.
That's not even an acre, is it?
An acre. No.
Yeah, that's small. I mean, we at least wanted to be able to put some like some fruit trees and stuff up in the back, like separate from where the dogs are. Okay, I need to get back to the... Where is it? Oh, here it is. Like, where the fuck am I going? Okay, let's go here and go ahead and dig this up before I forget. And then I need to go to my house. I kind of want to show them that house I've been decorating. I've been decorating a house, guys. I worked on it the other day. You know, like when I was just so spent from cleaning and stuff, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play. I was like, I'm gonna decorate a house. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
I'm not even close to being done. Maybe people can give me some ideas to spur some ideas. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing up on my bar. Like, I'm not even that far from it. Like, now it's showing up. This way.
Barnes gonna make some tea. Oh, and lore videos are hot too. Yes.
Yeah, I
Make
said,
more
I could do
videos.
some lore videos.
Stream
I could do
ending
a
soon.
series of lore videos.
She's probably gonna end here before too long, but not like stupidly soon. Like, you can
Probably
make
when
your
the
tea.
timer goes off, I'll probably pick I have it set to pick 2 winners, so I'll probably pick 2 winners. And one
How
of them will
about
be the grand prize winner.
Northtown Fort Creek?
So the current giveaway is for the grand prize too. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So everybody enter.
Like, I don't know these areas, so it's tough for me to.
If it's further outside of town, it's fine. As long as it's not in the middle of Kansas City, usually it's just fine. Just saying, yo. further. Here it is. Give it to me one more time.
What about, like, there's one near Maple Park, or two near Maple Park. Taka, Claycomo.
Ooh, Claycomo?
Yeah,
That's a lake.
I know.
There's a lot of lakes.
I know.
Oh, lovely.
Here, I'll send you one. I'll send you one on Discord here. You can take a peek at it and see.
Did they buff this shit? It's almost never using my charges. Oh my god, I did it like 8 times in a row, I feel like. That was a rip-off. I dug up a bunch of shit and nothing else came up. Rude. Alright, what else I gotta dig up? I had something else that I actually had to scry still. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, this is a furnishing. A Colovian tapestry. I'm not too excited about that, but look, there's a tree. I'm gonna get the tree. And we can see what it looks like too.
What was your old house?
You want to know where my old house was? What I grew up in?
No. And when you were in Raytown.
Like the one I grew up in. Oh, before I moved here.
Mhm.
That house. That was hold on. All I can think of is our address now. Hold on. (11016) East 56th Terrace.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's the house we lived in before we came here to Ohio.
You said East Terrace?
East 56th Terrace.
East 56th Terrace.
Yeah, it's like right around the corner from where I grew up.
You said 56, sorry.
Yeah, East 56th Terrace. I'm gonna go get credit for this incursion. It's crazy to me, like, how much more expensive houses are compared to how much we make, compared to how much they were when, like, my grandpa bought his house. Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy, the difference. And it's like, you know, I'm glad they were able to do that, but at the same time, you know, Snide and I, when we went out to eat on Thanksgiving, because our roommate wasn't there, he went to visit his family. And so... whenever he does that, we have our Thanksgiving, we go out to eat, so we don't have to cook or clean or anything. We just hang out together. And then if we cook it, then we do that after he comes back. We all eat together. So there's more of us to eat all the food.
So it's like all the houses in Raytown, the rough is about anywhere from, or the rough average is about 250 to 300.
Holy shit! You're kidding me! Oh my god. Well, I gotta say, in Raytown though, the price gap is huge because there's one house that I swear is like a studio house. It's got to be one room inside. That was like down the street from where I lived. And then on the main street was like the houses that were the original ones to the town. They're on the boulevard. It's literally called Blue Ridge Boulevard because it was my great grandma told me that they would like do a stroll on the boulevard. And it's like, it's up on a ridge. Well, you can't tell anymore because there's so much stuff built there. But way back then, there wasn't much there. And so it was like the main road, and those are all the original houses to the town. And those are bigger houses, like bigger, older. They have a lot more character to them. And yeah, they're just very large. And their yards are huge. Those houses... those ones I could see being up to 300,000 now because of like the inflation and everything. But that's still crazy. Cuz like the house that we had like down there, the house that I bought was 100 like I think it was flat 100K. Like they wanted to sell it for 115 or something, and I told them that I only got a loan for 100K, and they were like, "Okay." So they lowered it so that we could buy it. And they paid the closing costs. Oh, that's it? I thought I was gonna cycle through and give us more bosses. That game at the very end. Yeah, they lowered 15K because they already knew they were asking too much. They always ask for way more than what they think they're gonna get. Not always, but usually, especially if they've got a realtor that they're working with. Because the realtor knows they'll find reasons to lower it. And there were other things about the house that we were like, well, what about this? What about that? You know, like you want to be nitpicky when you have it, when you have the house, what is the word? I can't think. The inspection. When you have the inspection done, you want to nitpick everything and you get it lowered. So we ended up lowering it. And it wasn't the only reason they lowered it. It was for other reasons too, but it was like we couldn't get it at all. And they had it on the market and we're trying to get it sell it for more, but it wasn't selling. And so it was like, well, you either lower it or you get to deal with having, you know, fees and all that shit for having to have it listed even longer. And so they just said fine. These guys are dancing. It's so funny. Look at him. He's like, oh yeah, I'm dancing. Yeah, baby. What about the dead bodies buried in the backyard, Barno? Oh.
Let me tell you. When places access your fucking location, it makes it very hard to find mobile homes that deliver to a specific area. I tell you what, it's fucking miserable.
Yeah, because it's wanting to say, oh, well, these places deliver to where you are. It's like, I don't want it to deliver where I am. I want it to deliver where I want to go. You jerks.
Right.
Stop trying to be helpful. You're being unhelpful, right?
Right. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't ask for that. I asked for...
It's only helpful if it's wanted, okay?
Exactly.
Like, some people be like, oh, I'm gonna move this for you, and you're like, why are you moving that? And they're like, well, I was just figuring I was helping. And it's like, did I ask for it to be moved? Did I want that moved? I didn't want it moved. Now I have to move it again, and you are the reason. And you didn't help, you hurt. Okay? Leave me alone. Let's do the thing. Here it is. Whee! And I'm gonna show you guys that house. House that I've been decorating. It's pretty good. I like it. I haven't checked to see if there's more like kitchen. I feel like I could do more with the kitchen and the food area because there's a lot of things I can craft on the server. Oh baby, that's so nice. Oh yeah.
You have no power.
Like when, like how you got auto modded there by putting a dot between mother, Rhaegar. Like when my mother is visiting and I can't find anything in the fridge anymore because she felt like organizing it. Exactly.
Organizing
yeah,
with the air quotes. Right. I hate that. Like, no, you moved everything from the place I knew it was, okay? That's not helpful. And then what's even worse is when you tell them, like, I didn't really want you to do that. And then the next time that they should be helpful, that you actually need help and they know that you need help and you ask them for help, well, I wouldn't want to mess it up. Oh, hell nah. Don't be giving me that passive-aggressive bullshit. This is what you call weaponized incompetence at its finest and most passive aggressive, okay? Oh, that was satisfying. I like it. Barterware. like, don't get me wrong, there are times where something like that can be nice and a surprise, you know? But it's like sometimes it's actually the opposite of what you wanted, and so now you actually just have more work to do. It's like, don't care. I heard the NPC. Don't care. Give me that nightshade. Give it to me. Give it to me. Thought I saw something else to pick. That Azandar guy? Dude. He doesn't like when you pick mushrooms, and he was getting on my last nerve. Actually, he's supposed to be out right now. I just don't have him out because I forgot to bring him back out last time I put him away. Yeah, adventure. Ha ha ha. He is funny though. Because, like, if you murder somebody, he just cackles. Like, he thinks it's funny. And he doesn't judge me if I steal, which is nice. Because I steal a lot in this game. He doesn't even care if I use the Blade of Woe. He laughs at that, too. It's pretty funny. It's nice. He's my all-around... He's my all-around, person to have out for that reason, because aw man, the joys of having controller. I like using controller, but when there's bugs and you're trying to jump, that's not good. OMG, get to higher ground. All right, let's do it up here. Oh, that way. Show me the shinies. Ah! Not that it matters. Maybe it's down here? No. This way. There's a lot of worker bees. I can't even see them. Okay, here we go. Lily, I don't care. Good luck with that stab wound. Oh, that was lucky. Whoa, okay, so this is gonna be one of the... Okay. Oh, man. Booyah! Okay, let's see if we can... Okay. Ooh, another shiny.
There's an... Oh, there's one square missing, Willy.
Oh, wait. Oh, no! You're right. Oh my gosh, he's so right. Thank you so much for that. He saved my ass. Yay! He's like, don't get carried away. I've done that before. Yay, I got everything. I'm taking this back to one of my houses. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's an alien sculpture of a tree. And it says it's grand. Thank you, Barnaware. That was my bad. I got carried away trying to, you know, like, get other stuff done. Okay, let me go to the house that I've been working on. I can't remember where it is, but I do know what it's called. If I open the map and go here, it's called... These are all the houses I own. I think it's further down here. Okay, it's called... It's got a weird name. Maybe it's Domus Frasticus? Yep, that's it. Inside. I want to go inside. Inside the house. I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on. Yeah, that square was free real estate, and I was just like, la 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 la. No, this is not the right one. Ah! Okay, let's do that again. This is not the right house. Earth tear. There it is. This is it. See, the symbol looks the exact same for that house as the other one, I think. Inside. Okay, yeah, this is the wrong house. Same style. Alright, guys. I'm excited to show you this house. I worked on this house. I like it. It's not done, like I said. There's way more spaces. I can put way more stuff in the house to make it look cool. But this is the house. So here's what it looks like when you first come in the house. Okay, so first we'll go over here. This is the stone husk target. This is a combat dummy, a target dummy that you can actually get in the game for free. All you have to do is grind the stone husk pieces. I bought them. I didn't feel like it. Wait, that's a werewolf? Where's a werewolf? My character? Or these things? This is a high elf. And you can deactivate it to see it a little better. But yeah. The stone? I don't think so. It's a... if it is, I don't know. I thought it was just like a elemental something or other. But I don't actually know the lore behind him. I could fight him a little bit. I don't think he's... I don't know. He doesn't seem to do anything other than... from the Vampire Chapter trailer? I don't know. I have to look into it. The Stone Husk lore. And then this guy is Gimli. I mean, he's a Nord. Looks kind of like a dwarf, doesn't he? That's funny. Alright, so I've got a well over here. I've got some random plants everywhere. Over here, I've got a really cool, like, vampire fountain thing that has bats that swarm out of it. That's fun. And I put a light in it. There's like a Daedric, like, flame inside there. That's why it's all glowy. Otherwise, it just looks dark. But look at this, guys. Look! I have the mermaid from the Gold Coast? No. Use Spain? It's the Gold Coast. Gimli. But look, isn't it pretty? And then I made like a fountain over here. Like I put these all in, nested these, I guess. So that it looks like a fountain leads into the fountain, leads into the little pond. Oops. Okay. And then I put some, like, see the smoke? I added the smoke so it would look all mysterious and stuff. And then my favorite part's the kitchen, so I might do that last. So let's go around the back. Actually, there's a music box, but I'm not, like, if you come in here, you can turn it on or off if you have guest privileges. If you want guest privileges in my house, just, like, let me know, and I'll make sure you have guest privileges. Here's some of my cool horses that I like. I thought, well, I have a spot for horses. Look how pretty. I really like this one. And then back here, it gets a little creepy. Not super creepy, just a little. We've got some graves, some memorial sites, okay? And I've got a grave site with a, it's like a, I want to say a altar, I guess. And then like these things, I got these from the luxury furniture, I think. But you can like activate them. But I just wanted them to face each other so that, you know, I don't know. I just thought that was fun. Like, ooh, it's so creepy. Okay. Let's go in this door. You can go in the front or the back, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to show you the kitchen yet. I'll show you this and then I'll try and make it to where you can't see the kitchen until after I go upstairs. This is like the crafting slash, like, I don't know, utility area. But look at all the paintings I put on them. Aren't they pretty? Like, this one's really pretty. That one's pretty. That one's just, I don't know. It is. But look at the tapestry. It's a little grainy. I don't know. I think they didn't do very well as far as the details on it. It's really grainy. But then look how nice that one looks. But I've got all the little people to help you. That stuff. And I'm only going to show you the dining room. Here's what the dining room looks like. See, we've got some delicious foods. Some tasty seafood. Some clams. Roast chicken. Fish and kebabs with, oh my god, that looks like bugs. And some lobster. Why can't I get past this freaking chair? Okay, let's look at these. What is this? Bugs? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? A Dawnwood tray. It says fish, but there's also grubs on this plate. That's so gross. And crickets. Ew. Ew. But look at this. I can craft these. So if anybody ever wants one of these, all you need to do is give me the mats and I'll make you one of these kettles. Because look, you can make it to where it stops smoking. And then you can reactivate it. It starts smoking like it's hot. It's so nice. Okay, now I'm not going to let you see the kitchen. Because like I said, it's my favorite part of the house. So I'm going to go up the stairs. Haha, you didn't get to see the kitchen. Haha. Okay, there's another painting. More paintings. I love the paintings. Yeah, it's a wood elf dish. Here's another tapestry. Oh, and here's a nice little place to sit. And I've put books you can actually read like throughout the house. Like they're setting on stuff. So like here's a, wait, can you not read it? Guess you can't read it. But you can read that one. Alright, so this is like the library area. It's overlooking the living room, as you can see. But there's lots and lots of books, and then there's also like letters and stuff that I've like set around. So like here's a letter from Azandar, which is my follower. Letter from Isabel, which is one of the other followers. So here's a room where you can come in here and you can play the card game. Very, very, very calming, very nice. And then a little stand with all my most prized cards, I guess. I don't know. And then here is a bathroom. I need to get more of these teeth, or these, this ivory, because I end up forming it into like a toilet seat. I've done that in one of my houses. But look, it's actually a trophy of one of the boss guys. But it looks like a toilet on the back, so people use it for a toilet. And then there's a nice tub. See, it's all hot and smoky. So nice. We use rune magic for that, okay? That's how we work. That's how we roll. If you're an artist, this is a great room to stay in, because you could just put your artwork you're working on this easel over here, and you could set all of your little tools, and you have all these cute little companion guys to just like watch you, right? They can watch you and inspire you with your art. And here's a nice little bed you could sleep in, and a beautiful rug, which I can also craft. I crafted almost everything in this house. I've yet, like, the only stuff that I did, oops, I don't want you to see that. Don't look down there. What are you doing? How dare you look down there? Okay. Yeah, so lots of places to sit, lots of art on the walls. Now we can look at the kitchen. This is the kitchen. It's the gloriousness. Yeah, it's a Chuzzy rug. Chuzzy would probably be sad if she saw it. But this is my kitchen. I think it's really nice so far. I can make a lot more stuff, because if you look at the... I have traditional furnishings in this house. I have 343, but I can fit 600. So I could do a lot more. So I just have to figure out where I want to do more. I might put more trees outside, make some beautiful trees. Maybe buy some trees from some of the local area, like, tree people. But lots of food. So this is where all those people, the people that sit over there, they got all their food from over here. And then I even have this cool thing with all the utensils hanging off of it. It's so pretty. It's very posh. Unfortunately, these aren't cooking stations. These are just grills. So you can't actually cook stuff here. If you want to cook stuff, you have to go over to the fireplace, which is kind of strange considering it's a kitchen over there. But you have to go to the fireplace where the cooking fire is to cook stuff. But look, there's a little ship. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. I think it's so detailed and nice. So I put it on the table, and then I'm going to show you something. Watch. This is fun. You can earn this for free in the game, and it turns you into a monkey temporarily. I have it in one of my other houses, so you can race other animals. I have animals going in a circle in one of my houses, and you can just be a monkey and chase them around. But right now we're just gonna... Okay, now I'm a human again. But yeah, look how nice. Look how colorful with all the fruit. The fruit and the different foods. It's very lovely. Some of them are very nice looking. Like, look at these tomatoes. Look how detailed they are. And shiny. Like, some of the breads have definitely leave something to the imagination. You know, they're a little bit eh. But like this, I would never eat this. What the heck? No thanks. It looks like it's trying to escape. Reminds you of a Monster Hunter kitchen in Selena. This thing is trying to escape for sure. I don't think so. I'm not eating that. Somebody else will eat it, I'm sure. And then I put this beautiful pot in the ceiling because I thought that was pretty. Oh, and I even have like a kitchen themed artwork in here. Look at it. It's so pretty. Looks like wine or something. I need to add, you know, that's one thing I can add is I can craft a wine rack, and I could probably put like a wine rack. I could move these and put these somewhere else and put the wine rack over here. And look, I even have a grandfather clock. Pretty cool. I like the grandfather clock. Oh, and these, I need to earn more of these. These, you have to earn them one by one. I have extras of the low level ones, but I need to earn the top ones again because I have those in my Daggerpaw house. And then over here, like if you'll notice on the walls, I forgot to show you guys, I was trying to find busts, not busts, trophies, from, most of these are from doing dungeons, but I wanted it to look like a place where, you know, like they have trophies hanging on the wall, but I didn't want ones that didn't look realistic, kind of. And while this one's towing the line, it doesn't totally look realistic, it still looks like a wolf, right? So I got a realistic looking deer, a bear, which I don't know why it has so much expression on its face. It's kind of freaking me out. It's dead and it still has a look on its face. And then it's got minotaur, but we'll just call it a bull, right? Yeah. And then like this one, I kind of just like winged it with the chandeliers. I just connected 2 of them. So I thought that was pretty neat. But yep, that's this house. I wish it had a basement, but it doesn't, so I can't decorate the basement. It's like, I don't want everything to be too cluttered, you know what I mean? But I can fit way more stuff in here, like 250 more things. Thank you very much. It's a lot of fun. I love decorating houses. It's a lot of fun. And like this thing here, this platform with like this structure here, I dug that out of the ground. You can dig that up and have that for free in the game just from digging it up, which I think is pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff like that. All right. Whee! So that's all with this house. We've got 9.5 minutes. Let's see what else I need to do for my endeavors. This knight says, Lily, do your endeavors. So let me craft. Oh, I can craft 2 woodworking things. Wait a minute. It didn't. Oh, emotes. It wants me to do emotes, not. Okay, hold on.
/dance/clap.
Oh, baby, look at me. I might just have her dance again. She's pretty good at it. Seriously. She'll stop when I move. She will do this for a long period of time. I don't know if she'll ever stop if I just leave her. Like if I was to walk away and just go downstairs, she would just keep dancing until she was moved. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do, I think I can do like, hold on, /dance. I'm gonna do a different kind. Let's do... What's the dance that's like the sexy dance? Is that...
Red guard.
Red guard?
But
okay.
Only as a man, though. Okay,
so what I'm gonna do to show people, I'm gonna go into my... This is how you dance the sexy male red guard dance as a female. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay. First of all, you have to have a skeleton, polymorph. So, skeleton polymorph, because the skeleton polymorph makes your character count as a male. Don't ask me why. So I'm gonna assign this. Okay, so I'm going to turn myself into a skelly. Then I'm going to start dancing. Dance. Red guard. Alright, so then you can either type dance red guard or you can like use the emote from like the menu. But this is the quickest way to do it. So I am a male character. It thinks I'm a male because I'm a skeleton. So I'm gonna hit enter. It's gonna start doing the sexy dance, okay? Now, while she's still dancing, I'm going to take off the skeleton, but I'm still dancing the sexy girl dance. It's the guy dance. They made the sexy dance the guy dance, but you could do it as a girl if you trick the system. Yep, it's a hack. So yeah, she does the sexy dance. So like me and Snide would do this with our female characters, and then people would walk up and be like, "How are you doing that with a female character?" And we're like, "Trade secret." We don't give a shit. It's such a doesn't even matter thing. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't even matter at all.
What's going on, Keandre? How are you doing, buddy?
And Snide used to do it with his male character all the time, and he'd be like, "Oh, baby, look at me." You can't give a male character in ESO a decent ass. You just can't. They don't let you in the character creation.
Nope.
Keandre, what's up? My character's dancing. Bigots, lol.
Bigots. Yes. All of them are bigots.
I know. Everybody should be able to have a nice ass, right? No discrimination when it comes to the big butt. She dances with her pole instead of dancing on it. That's so awful. So bad, Spaz. Shame on you. But yeah, it's funny because people will be like, "Oh my god, how did you do that with a female character?" And it's like, oh my goodness gracious, you guys are silly. I could make a short out of this. I might make a short out of what I just showed you guys. Because I guarantee you there's people in the ESO community that would be like, "Oh, that's so cool." Even though it's so stupid and doesn't even matter. Spaz wants to be sprayed. Well, welcome back into ESO. Yeah, so Snide and he's played off and on since beta. I've played off and on since late 2015. And then I met Snide in ESO on console in early 2016. So, the rest is history.
No. Be honest.
No, don't you dare. You stop right there. No.
You found me in my crib.
No.
You snatched me up.
Ah!
And you
Be sure
ran
to get
away
in
with
the
me.
drawing, guys. Be sure to get in the giveaway. I'm going to pick 2 winners. One person will be the runner-up. We'll get a regular prize if they haven't already won. And then the other person will get the grand prize, which is a choice between, we'll say, 100K. How about 150K? 150K in ESO PCNA, or 2 hours of power leveling in either PCNA or PCEU for ESO. Or you can get a Mabibu skin that I will send to you in EVE. Or that's not all, folks. Or if you don't want either of those prizes, you can have a digital movie code for John Wick 4. And
Cam Groove says she saved you from the puppy mill, and she did, except it was actually from the shelter, and I was on the kill.
So Keandre, what happens is he likes to pick on me because he knows like I have a serious, like I am so against schmetaphiles. I hate it. And so because of our age gap, because I'm so much older than him, he likes to tell people I found him in his crib and I saw his, and I was like, "You'll do fine." And I went and raised him to be my own, just to be a dickhead because he's kind of an asshole sometimes. He's very sweet to me, but in public, he likes to have a certain, I don't know, reputation, I suppose, that he's an asshole to me. So that's what he does on stream. Save a Snide. Barnaware.
You heard it here, boys. I spread my asshole for her.
Oh my god.
Like in Deadpool.
Oh my god. No.
Happy International Women's Day.
That's an owl. No. My character is done dancing now. She's tired. So I did 2 of those. Let's see. Oops. Endeavors. Okay, so I did 2. Now I need to go craft 2 more things at the woodworking station, and I'm good on my daily endeavors. At least on this server. Okay. Woodworking. Yep, got him. All right, so I did the daily endeavors for today. I already did the weekly. It looks like we got 2 days for that to reset. So now let me look at the golden pursuit, see if there's anything else I can do right now while we're waiting for... Actually, it's less than a minute until the timer goes off. I mean, I'll have those in just a matter of time before I have these. I don't want to feed as a vampire. Oh, visit 10 player homes. They can be my home, I'm guessing. Why don't I just visit 10 homes then? Okay. I got this. Let's go to Daggerfall Overlook, which I've already showed you guys in a previous stream, so I won't like do the full tour unless you guys beg for it. Okay. It's time to pick a winner, guys. So if you're not entered, do exclamation gimme, Gimme, and you can either get an ESO prize, an EVE prize, or another choice is a John Wick Chapter 4 movie digital copy code. If the digital copy code for some reason doesn't work, I have a gift card to replace that for let me think here, for Fandango. Which has like Movies Anywhere, connects with Movies Anywhere and all that good stuff. So that way, it's for the same value of what it would cost to get John Wick 4. So I'm not sure. It'll basically be like credit towards that if the movie code doesn't work. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm here at this house. Yay, I'm at this house. Here's just like a little sneak peek tidbit of this Daggerfall Overlook house that I have. So beautiful. And let's go to another one. So Spaz with the Lily strikes me as the whips and chains types, and Snide enjoys it. Maybe a little too much. No, it would be more like, so if we were to get crazy and do like whatever stuff, it would be more the other way around. Like he'd be more the one that would want to do stuff, and I would just be like, whatever you want, honey. I love him. But yeah, no. I don't want a guy that's gonna be like I don't like the whole like submissive thing. I'm not really into that as far as like who I'm with. Yeah. So it looked like it was counting as so if it shows that I've done 5, then we'll know that it counts even if it's your own. Yep, 10 player homes. It's 5 now, so it counts whether it's your home or someone else's. It just has to belong to someone. You can't just go and like preview a house, right? So it has to either be your house or someone else's house. So let me go ahead and pull this up again. Go to another house. I'm gonna go to my Coven house. Basically, this is my spooky Halloween house. It's very, like, I don't know, it's very calming for me to decorate a house in ESO. I just really like it. Especially because I can sit there and I can craft things to put in it. I'm not gonna give you, again, I'm not gonna give you like the full tour of this house, but you get the idea. Creepy, yucky, there's corpses and stuff. Trees that ate up a body, you know, yucky things. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to another house. I'll take you to one of my warehouses. If you're liking the lawn ornaments, nice. Hellraiser house. Yeah, so this house is actually more of like it's a very cool house, but it's more of a warehouse right now that I'm going to now. Because you'll see it's got stuff just laying around everywhere. Now, I will say I did decorate, but mostly it's just like, look, like there's just crap laying around. Look, I've got so many of those. How much do those even sell for? I'm gonna see how much they sell for. Ooh, I didn't have this one. Ancient Daedric axes? Hell yeah, I'm gonna learn that. Nom nom. I don't need that one either. Where is it? Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys this. Oh baby. I thought I picked it up, but evidently I didn't. Okay, now I can look at it. This sells only for just under 5K? Rude. That's dumb. I don't know where it is. I don't know what category it's considered under. I thought it was... Oh, it counts as lighting. Oh, that's so cool! Oh, shut up. This is such a big thing. I knew it said grand, but sheesh. Look at it. Oh my goodness, it's such a big tree. Look at that. Oops, I fell into the water. Oh, I got so excited. I fell into the water. Look at that. That's so pretty. I'm gonna have to put that in one of my houses that's actually decorated. That's gorgeous. That's really pretty. I love it. I can't believe I just dug that out of the ground. I didn't have to pay for it or anything. I'm gonna dig some more of those out of the ground and then just put them all over the place in my alien ruin house, which, speaking of, let's go to that one now. Okay. Here it is, inside. So the alien ruin house is also a bit of a oh, giveaway.
By the way, Jiffy, your giveaway.
Yeah. My bad. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Show this on the screen. What was it, a 60-minute one? I think I need to actually get rid of it. Alright guys, if you're not in the giveaway, get in the giveaway now, or forever hold your peace, okay? No, but I feel like I could dig up a whole bunch of those trees. It would take a while, but I could do it. And then they could go here, because this is an alien ruins place. I mean, you can't tell because I've got junk laying everywhere. But, look, see? It's alien. Very cool. Yeah, this is like a little warehouse as well. Look, I've got cakes. I need to put those in one of the houses. See, look at it. It's so pretty. This house has so much potential. I just haven't actually decorated it. So, and then let me go to one. I think there's one more house I need to go to for the endeavor, and then we can roll the winner. Oops, something.
This is your grand prize, right?
Yes, it's the grand prize. So the second name will be the grand prize winner, and the first name will be The runner-up that will get a spin if they haven't already. Or like a prize from ESO if they want, if they haven't already today. There was some other place I wanted to... Oh, this one I've decorated. I don't know if I've shown you guys this one very lately. This is the Dark Brotherhood house. Alright, so let me go ahead and pick the winner. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Second name is grand prize winner. Rasta gets the grand prize. And Snide Dog gets to pick the runner-up.
Who are my options?
Your options are... all three of them have won today, I believe. Hold on, let me double check. Oh no, Rieger hasn't won, so Rieger gets it. Kangaroo already won.
No, I get to pick who wins, and I pick Rieger, okay?
Yeah, good job, honey.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. This is my show, damn it.
You're like, this was mine to do. You're so cute, honey. Yeet. Oh, so Rasta gets another 150k gold in ESO. Congrats, Rasta.
Rasta's getting rich.
Yeah, you got 200k in one night just for watching the stream.
Think of all the money you saved.
Oh, yeah.
Or made just by all the grinding you saved, rather.
Yeah. Think of all the things you could buy with that gold.
So, by the way, Lily, I've been looking at some of these mobile homes and shit.
Yeah?
There's one that's fucking ugly, right? Like, the outside is fugly. But the floor plan's actually nice.
How long does it take you to grind for 200k? Rieger wants to know if 200k is a lot.
So it depends on how you're grinding it. So if you only play during an event, you can earn 200k during that event. But I mean, you know that with Eve, the events, you always make a shit ton. But the equivalent of that for Eve would be like, you would have to grind level 4 missions for, I'd say, about 2 weeks. If I was to put it in Eve terms.
Yay! Rasta's gonna get more inventory slots.
2 weeks of mission running. With no events, of course.
And Rieger... yeah, so it's a decent amount. It's a decent amount, but I'm not poor in ESO at all, so you know. How much bees would that be?
I'm trying to think, how many bees would that be? I mean, it all depends on who's running them. I'm just saying, like, the average person. For me, I like doing missions because at the end of the day, I can't just sit there and grind mission after mission after mission.
Boring.
Like, I'd have to walk away from my fucking computer and, you know, like, whack myself in the balls or something just to wake myself up. I'd say it'd be roughly 2 billion.
No, I reactivated it so you could see it from down here. Because you're supposed to be able to
I usually get a
shard.
billion a day from mining. Yeah, I don't get anywhere near that mining in
Oh, you
in
can't
Eve.
see it from down here because I forgot I have it set up to where you can't see. I can't see because I I have to be closer. There we go. Now we can see it from down here. I forgot the reason you couldn't see it also was because I have the settings different so that it doesn't look as bad on the stream. But yeah, there's a training dummy here. That's a 6 mil. We've got a trial dummy up there. So if you fight that guy, he's 21 mil. And if you fight him, he'll give you all the buffs and debuffs. As if you were in a full group that was completely optimized, which never happens. But and then there's a 3 mil dummy here, this little skelly guy. And then I have all the crafty stuff. And all of the helper people. And all my storage containers back behind here. I also have a music box down here that's so cute. Look, it's like a little boat. Isn't that adorable? It's like little Vikings.
What did Rhaegar win, Lily?
Oh, Rhaegar gets to spin the wheel if they want. Unless they want something in a different game. Or they want something else.
If Rhaegar wants to play ESO with us, he'll.
Oh, he wants a snide petting. He wants to fluff your tail.
I'll lay on my back, and you can rub my balls.
Oh, he gave the IGN, I see it. Thank you, Barno. Copy. Paste it. Enter. Alright, let's get the wheel out for you. Yeah, and a spin. Snide pettings and a spin.
I'd rub you long time, exactly. Me
There's
so
the wheel.
horny, me so horny. I love you long time, motherfucker.
Alright, this is for you, Rhaegar. You gotta pick between the 4 main factions or pirate skins. I'll rub you a long time. Etc.
He picks etc.
Okay. Come on, click the thing. There we go. Alright, let's see what you got. You got a Kruor Deathglow Remnant skin gifted by Amberwyn. So let me take that off the wheel. You're welcome. Okay, so let me go ahead and get rid of that off the screen. And then we gotta figure out who we're gonna raid. How about we raid... hold on, let me refresh that screen if I can see. Do we want to let them vote again?
We can, but there's also that one dude you wanted to raid.
Pick the game? Are you talking about, like, in the points?
Oh yeah, so the
like
pick
a
the
game for
game
me to
is
play.
you can make her play a game from beginning to end.
I mean,
If it's a
don't
single
say
player
that.
game.
That's not true.
If it's a
I won't necessarily
I'll
finish
force
the
you.
game. I'll play
Oh,
it
I
for
will
several
use it.
hours during a stream if you spend the points and I have the game. If it's a game I'm gonna have to spend $60 for and I don't have it, I'm not gonna do that. But you know, so then we would just give you a refund if that happens. But
Play to the end of Eve? No. Only single player games that are story based. MMO would be.
otherwise, it would just be giving it a try, trying it out for a few hours,
Yeah.
2 to 3 hours. I lowered the price back down to 100K. It was 50K,
Did you?
and it was like there was a lot of people getting up to 50K, and I was like, oh my god, I won't be able to stream the games I'm supposed to stream if I'm always streaming games that other people have. So I was like, I raised it up to like 250 or something, and I lowered it back down to 100 like probably a month or two ago, something like that.
That's fair.
So it's attainable, but it's not like people will be doing it every other day.
Well, that's the thing is you can you can use it on sing mode, and you can stack that sing mode.
No, not right now. We're at the end of the stream. Don't give them ideas.
Yeah, not right now.
You can also make
do
me
it
do
right
mandatory
now,
word, or I will be adding more things once after I hit 1,000 followers. I have plans to do two things. One is we're going to implement or integrate a what is it, like a GoPro sort of thing, where we have the feed come in from the camera on my head, and so I can have you guys have me like do exercises in the workout room. You won't be able to see me, but you'll be able to tell that I'm actually doing it, and there'll be points, there'll be stuff specifically for that. So like I'd have to do the row machine, or I'd have to do there's like a squat machine or something, whatever. Like I have to stop what I'm doing and I have to go do the thing, as long as I can stop what I'm doing. Like if I'm in the middle of something and I can't just stop, it would be when I was done doing what I was doing. But that will be later. And then also the other thing I was going to implement is we're going to have a better VTube model, which hopefully we'll be able to do more things, and then you guys can put points into like having my character do things. Like, I don't know. We'll see what I could work with the person who's going to be making that new model. It'll be pretty close to the same one that what I do now, same look, but I wanted to be able to like track my arms and stuff, so it might be like a taller. Instead of looking like a toddler, it might look more like a preteen or something, like longer limbs. So I'm hoping to add some more stuff. So you can just save them for now. It's up to you.
All right, boys, we got a poll up and running. Make sure to get your votes in. Your votes do matter. There's a whole bunch of people to vote for. Mostly Eve, 1 PoE, 1 ESO.
While that's happening, I'm just gonna show them the rest of this house since I haven't shown it in a while. So by the way, this boat you only get if you have Master Angler. So I've got Master Angler achievement, and then you buy this from the achievement person. It's not really much to look at, but knowing how you got it, it's kind of a big deal for people who know that it's a big deal.
I misspelled Code Rifle's name. Oh,
this boat over here is nice too. You dig this up with, you can dig this boat up is really nice, but you just dig this boat up. You don't have to actually do anything super cool to get that boat. But that boat, this one over here, yeah, you have to get Master Angler. I set up this little this little display here. I like placed every single one of those vines, all the vines up there. I thought it added a nice flair to it, especially since it's Dark Brotherhood. It's red. It's like creepy. And then we come back here. This is where I was talking about. I'm gonna go back here first. So I've got lots of these. I got the trophies all over the walls. And this
all
is
right,
where
guys.
my
2 people are tied. So if y'all haven't voted, give a vote. Is at least breaking the tie. Otherwise, Lily breaks the tie.
Yeah.
Because I really don't want to run another poll. Alright, Lily, Omega 23 Gamma or Code Rifle?
Who's Code Rifle again?
I mean, you did them last time. You could do Omega.
Oh, they're playing ESO.
Yeah, Code Rifle's playing ESO. Omega 23 Gamma's playing Eve.
I think I'll raid Code Rifle just because I've been playing ESO.
Okay.
And it hasn't been that long since I raided Omega.
I don't know. That's up to you. You're in charge. Yes, master. Yes, master.
Or you could just do another vote and have them pick just between those two.
Fine.
Ooh, this one's so cool. I love that. That's so neat. These are all from doing vet dungeons and trials. All of these busts are from finishing them on vet. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
All right. It's up again. Now there's only 2 to vote between. This is a tiebreaker. Pick who
Let's try
want.
this
Code
again.
Rifle
You
or
called it.
Omega.
Let's try this again. I love you. Look at all the plants I put in here that glow. I love this area. But look, this is what I was talking about when I said you could use the fan. And then you're a monkey. And then you get to race around in the circle with all the other animals. See, look. Oh, why aren't they running? They broke. Aw. Aw, all the gars broke. Why are the gars broken? Oh, this one's not. This one's smart. He's like, I'm running. Oh, this guy's not running either.
Yeah, it
What
was.
the hell?
So it was part of the Dark Brotherhood, base, like in the older versions of Elder Scrolls. Looks like we got 2 for Omega 23 Gamma, 0 for Code Rifle. 3 for Omega 23 Gamma, 0 for Code Rifle. I'll give Code Rifle a pity vote. There we go.
That's fine.
Huh?
I said that's fine.
Yeah, he gets a pity vote.
I want the people to
Snide
have what they
pity.
want. So if they pick Eve, then they pick Eve. It's not shocking. That's why I said
I mean,
just
most
go
of them
ahead
come
and do
from
it.
Eve.
I know. So this is the other area. I built all of this. Like I built all these platforms down to here. And I used to have all my artwork down here, but I wanted to show the waterfall, so I took the wall of art down. And now I've got lots of
All
these
right.
things.
And it tied again, but I'm gonna remove my.
It tied again. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna remove my pity
Yeah,
vote. Omega
his
23
pity
Gamma
vote was
1.
in there. I think you got 2 more pity votes. Or maybe 1 real vote and then another pity vote, and then it was like, oh, they're tied now. We'll go with Omega. We'll go with Omega because I wasn't expecting it to be so close.
I'm removing my pity vote.
Your pity vote. You're so silly.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck you, Code Rifle.
Bono
Ever
said
see
I
this
should have
shit?
saved my vote to tie it again. It's still tied. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, we could go to Omega. So we could get a message going and raid Omega. Oh, you already got the thing going. We don't have a message yet. Just like all of the emotes, guys. That's what we're gonna do. Is we're just gonna do all the emotes. Oh no, you got one going. Cool. So if you can copy your
You forget
message
I
real
type
quick.
it. You forget I type it 83 words a minute. It doesn't take me long, right, Miss Hunt and Pecker? Okay.
I'm
You
not a
just
hunt and
fucking
pecker.
relax
I just
for a
don't go
second.
near as fast as you do. I go about 45 to
Yeah,
50
well.
words per minute when I'm typing. Alright, I copied my message. We could go say, what's up to Omega?
Alright, everyone, copy that message. Unless you're Snide Dog who never copies the message. And, we get
You
ready.
just smashed the keyboard.
I just smashed the
like
keyboard and
Google
let Google guess. I mean, to be fair, that is valid. Google's pretty good at guessing. Anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for
We love
coming
you
back
guys.
and not forgetting us.
And
you
I'll
know,
be playing
because we
Eve
have been
tomorrow,
gone.
so don't worry for those who like Eve and don't care about ESO.
Yeah. Alright, bye.
And you can still win ESO prizes, so come back no matter what
Jiffy,
you play.
shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay, yeah, thank you, bye.